Hold on, y'all. Okay, that's enough. We're supposed to be having two raw coming. I can't be playing him out to music. He might be trying to get in here. He ain't got time for me to be playing. So let me see. Let me drop the link in case he comes in here before I speak to everybody. Just in case we got to respect this time. He is on the road. Let me see here. Okay, let me drop that out. Let me take this out. And if y'all are in here, wait, hold on. If y'all are in here and y'all I don't want to confuse him, so I'm gonna delete the comment for get your big ass up just in case because I don't want to confuse them. But for everybody who know, I'm trying to run my hours up on get your big ass up. If y'all have two devices, if y'all can let it run over there on get your big ass up, or y'all can go over there because I'm gonna look at both of them and it won't matter. Okay, so I see y'all already. Two people, I see y'all twice there, here and there. I see that Vibe is over there. I see Soretta's over there. Angel Bob is over there. Thank y'all so much. So I'm just gonna keep on running these lives that I do, even though it ain't got nothing to do with the healthy living. I don't care. I'm about to keep on trying to run these hours up, and I deal with that later about deleting the lives after I get the hours after they monetize me. I'm cheating, y'all. I'm telling y'all straight up, I'm cheating. Okay, let me see. Hey, so say Lewis, thanks for coming up in here. First one in here. I say hi to Vibe, Lady Charisma. Thanks, Lady Charisma. I see you in both places. Uh, just wanted to be first today. I know that's right. And you were. And you were. What about how did I say hey y'all? Oh, I was saying hey y'all over here. I was gonna say hi, get that over here. I forgot. I typed it over there. Okay, okay. Let me see. So say Lewis, get your mom in speaking to you, and so say Lewis is speaking back. Hey, Saret, you being here tonight by yourself. Chris had a class that she had to take tonight, so she inboxed me and told me that she won't be able to make it. Get your mama said you did that, so St. Louis got up in here first. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Let me see. Hey Erica, how are you? How are you, Erica? Say hey, get my so St. Louis and get your mama. Let's see. Get your mama speaking. Let me see. Let me see. Saret is speaking. Vibe said, y'all. Let me bring this. Y'all know I gotta have this thing way up on me. That's so sad. Way up on me. And then I'm gonna change this setting. I don't know, just because I liked this yesterday. I like this. And I feel like when Two Rock gets here, it might be more room for us. So I'm gonna try that for a minute. Okay, let me see. Angel Mom is over here. Erica is speaking. So I said, y'all hit the like button. Everybody is speaking. I just want to go back up because I want to make sure I missed nobody up here. Get your mama is up in here. Let me see. Okay, I'm way up too far. Let me see. Erica said, hey, that's a retinous K-pop. Hey, Carla. Carla made it in. Don't forget to hit the like button. I'm her vibe says she go step in for step in for Chris today. She gonna step in. She said, what'd you say? Chris ain't gonna make it. I'm gonna help Saret. I'm gonna help Saret. Saret said, hey, Erica, get your mama. And so say Lewis. And Angel Mama said, hey, the vibe. Y'all, we gonna sit on here for a minute because we got to wait for Turol to click that link. He should be here shortly. I told him 6:30, so we got to give him time because he said he gonna actually pull the truck over y'all and take a break for this live. So while we're here waiting on him, I gotta let y'all know that y'all know tomorrow's game night. Tomorrow's game night every Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I didn't work on the hints at all for the content creators of the sub, y'all. The sub. So literally after this live, I don't know what I think I'm gonna do. But I gotta sit up. What book did I write it in? Oh, this book right here. This notebook, y'all told y'all I got so many notebooks. I gotta I wrote it in this notebook. This notebook right here. I got all the names, and ain't no. Don't be trying to go lay down. Don't be doing nothing. You got work to do. I got to get that game ready for tomorrow. So that's what I got to do. But that's what we're doing tomorrow for Thursday. But then Friday we have to do customer service, y'all. We got to do customer service. I was supposed to do customer service a month ago. I think I had all of the notes that I had written down for customer service back in. Literally, I think I had it back in like almost a year ago, y'all. Actually, almost a year ago. If I scroll, I made the thumbnail, I made the community wall flyer, everything, and I never got a chance to do it. But today, after what happened at PF Chang, I didn't finish it up yet. It ain't finished all the stuff I need to work on. I'll come back into an update. But for Friday, maybe I have it situated by Friday. By Friday, because I got the game night tomorrow, or I might come live twice tomorrow. That's what I might do. I might come live twice tomorrow to tell y'all how our experience, my family today, we were together. We went out to lunch. You know, my sister is here from Arizona, so she's here for a little minute for a couple more days. So we're trying to spend some time with each other. And that PF Chang, y'all, by the time I finish with these phone calls and Google reviews, we're going to talk about it tomorrow, y'all. Customer service is tomorrow. Man, I'm like, y'all just really, really play with the wrong person. Like, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Let me get in the chat. Let me see. Who I got? Get your mama still speaking. We just speaking. Yep, everybody just speaking over here on Get Your Big Ass Up. And it's everybody speaking over here. Yep, everybody just speaking over here, y'all. Man, I promise y'all. Thank you so St. Louis for that heart. I promise y'all, these places, like I just really feel in restaurants this day and time, like you can literally pull up to a drive-through, and that meal, like if you say, give me a fish sandwich meal, we in a drive-through, fast food, maybe Culver's. It's easy for them to be like 15, whatever. And I'm looking like, when did these meals go from like $5.99, $6.99 to a whole $15? Hey, Rich, how you doing? Let me drop this link again in case Too Raw comes up in here. Y'all, so it's so expensive that like I demand y'all do what y'all supposed to be doing. And the thing about it, this happened at PF Chang. Maybe this is my thing. I shouldn't be sitting up in no restaurants, but this is what happened to PF Chang. But the other day I had an issue with Culver's too. So when we talk about it tomorrow, I'm going to talk about PF Chang today and Culver's 2 times like in a week. I know I shouldn't have been at Culver's 2 times in a week. I think that's a sign saying, no, you get out of the restaurants. But until I get out of the restaurants, I want to talk about this customer service. Like the least y'all can do, we paying like almost like 3-4 star prices in the drive-thru now. The least y'all can do is give us good customer service. Do y'all agree? Are y'all having those problems when you go to fast food or like maybe not just these restaurants in general? Like y'all ask for so much money in order to give us no service. Two Rise in here. He said, I'm coming. Let me see. Y'all let me park my truck. Okay, thank you, Gerard. We waiting on you. We got the link dropped for you. Let me see. Thanks for coming in. So St. Louis said he coming over on Get Your Big Ass Up. She like he coming. It's got my world. He coming. Okay, thank you, so St. Louis. Yes. Okay, Too Raw. Got those gorillas. You already put those gorillas in the chat. Look, Too Raw said big gorillas in the chat. Okay. He said that he can park the truck a little bit faster, y'all, if y'all put them gorillas in the chat. I think that's what he's trying to say. Y'all drop those gorillas for him. But yes, y'all, I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of it. And I know the answer is like, stop going to the restaurants. You're not supposed to be there anyways. But it ain't always bad stuff at the restaurant. Like they be having like grilled stuff. I don't have no grilled meat, but people eat meat. They have grill options. They have salads. They have other things that you can get. It don't necessarily have to be unhealthy. But even if I do want to be unhealthy one day, would you run me my food and act like you got some sense while you're doing it and correct my order and not just start giving me what you want me to have? And then want to charge me $1 million. And meantime, I'm already mad for that total you just gave me. At least soften the blow by giving me what I asked for, right? Let me see. Thanks so much for y'all over there. Get Your Big Ass Up. I appreciate y'all hours. That means that if I stay on here for an hour, it's 4 people that hang in here with me. If anybody else have an extra device to go over to Get Your Big Ass Up, we got the same live stream running on both platforms. That means if 4 people stay for an hour, I have 4 more hours going towards my 4,000 hours that I got to get y'all. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I looked the other day, couldn't believe I had 50. I was like, oh, I got 50. So I got 50 hours. So I'm just going to keep on running them like this. Tanya had a really good idea. I hadn't really thought too much about doing an all night live over here. I did them when I was trying to get the hours for it's Gamma's World, and I hadn't thought about it for Get Your Big Ass Up, but I got to think about that again because I can't like run that up that way. And if y'all got an extra device, y'all can chime in. If y'all got 2 devices, hit Get Your Mama 2, or probably Get Your Mama first. If y'all got 1 device y'all can run it for Get Your Mama if she does one tonight. I don't know. Get Your Mama, drop in the chat if you're doing one tonight. Maybe I should say that. If she's doing one, hit hers first if you can. If you got 2 devices, then hit mine. Let's see what Get Your Mama says, if she's saying that she's running it or not, so we'll know. Hey, Tanya made it in here. Let's see. Vibe said, I'm here. Vibe made it up in here. Thank you, Vibe. Yes. Yes, these services suck at these restaurants, right, y'all? Let me put this thing on. I know I ain't gonna be able to see this computer. The services really do suck. Like, I'm just like, this is just what I get because I just keep running to them. So like, I'm just losing my money, losing my patience, probably getting high blood pressure, working with them, going off every time they do something wrong, and gaining weight in the interim. So I need to just stay out of them. Like, why I keep playing, I don't know. Dang, why is it not letting me in my live? I hate when it does that. It's let me, okay, I'm gonna have to get on my live on the 4th device I got. Okay, let me get in over here. So I can read these comments. I can read the comments by to give Too Raw his time to come in here. Okay. Let me see. Turn me down. Okay. Let me see. Erica, Get Your Mama, so St. Louis said. I say hi to Rich, Kid Ralph. Thanks so much for coming in. Tanya made it in. So St. Louis said, ladies, my little ass went over here to get your big ass up. Yep, I see y'all over. Oh, look at this. So St. Louis, I see you over here. Carla's over here. Thank y'all. 8 people came over here. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button on both platforms. Thank y'all so much. All restaurant food and service are horrible now, right? It's not even like the food tastes the way it used to. We ain't even getting the same food. Like, the quality of food is horrible. I'm just getting ready to I made this pack about coming to live for 30 days straight. I need to do something, a challenge for Get Your Big Ass Up. Oh, here I go over here. I need to make a challenge for y'all. Get your big ass up to cook for 30 straight days. I need to do a challenge to cook for 30 straight days. Show what I'm cooking. Even if I don't cook, prepare some kind of meal, because all my meals are not always cooked. There might be some cold, like a salad or something like that. Do a challenge for 30 days straight to show that I'm staying away from restaurants for 30 days straight and actually preparing my own meals. That's what I need to do. Let me see. You got to be thinking, when people are not being the way you need them to be, you do that. You reflect on yourself and say, okay, how can you change that? Easy. Like, stop going to the people's place. They can be what they want to be. It's their restaurant. It's their food. They can cook it the way they want to. If you don't like it, get your big ass up out of the restaurant, go home and cook, right? That's easy. That's an easy fix. Let me see. Erica said how to beautifully healed over here. Okay, let me get this mouse. And let me see. Also, St. Louis, all restaurant food service. Yeah, it is horrible now, y'all. It's horrible. Horrible. I'm going to drop this link again for... Hold on. Oh, yeah, that's right. Why is it not... For some reason, y'all, my comments have stopped over on my phone, but I see more over here. I'm sorry. Okay, I see. Okay, I Get Your Mom is the last one. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to drop the link one more time because I want it to be where Too Raw won't have to, like, dig in the comments for them. And then it's also a drop for anybody who feels like they want to come in. We are literally going to be talking about men versus, or boy versus men, or boy versus man. It is. I titled it Boy versus Man. Let's see. Carla said, dang, you want to show me, Carlos? Why did my phone stop commenting? Let me see what Carla said. Carla said the fast food restaurant chain makes you gain weight the fastest. Carla, the fastest. And I know that. It's so sick. I'm telling y'all, I always believe that obesity is a mental illness. It had, to me, and my nephew think I'm crazy when I say that, but I don't care what nobody say. I think it's a mental illness because you can know anytime you know some things, you know it's for the good of you for so many years, and you don't work towards that thing, and you refuse to work towards that thing. I just be thinking it's a mental illness. I really do. Let me see. Carla said, hey, surrenders. Okay. Let me see if this thing will let me get back. to the comments regularly. Okay, Tanya, thank you for agreeing with me. I need you one day. I need to talk on the panel about that because my nephew think I'm so crazy about saying that. He think I'm so psychotic. He's like, "How you say that? And you fat?" I said, "Because I don't. I can still be something and know that it should be better. I can still know that." And so he think I'm the only one that thinks like that. So I'm like, I'm not the only one that thinks like that. So Tanya, you need to come up on that panel one day, and I can talk about and not have to be talking about nobody else for myself alone. Like everybody else might not be like that and feel like it's a mental illness, but for me to know to do better for something, in such a way, such a wide range of ways I can make that better and choose not to do it, I think it's a mental illness. It ain't no medicine for it, ain't nothing like that for it. Maybe some therapy for it or whatever. But I feel like I have to have some type of mental illness to not be better. That's what I think. Let me see. Serenus, you didn't say welcome back to me when I came back to Rat. So St. Louis getting on you. She is getting on you. Let me see. Okay, but Tanya says she agrees. Where did I put that link? Okay, it's not too far up, so we're still waiting on them. So tonight's live, y'all, is going to be about boy versus men. So we have Two Raw here that's coming into the live. He said he is willing to make us understand. Hey, ladies of I Talk, tell me if I'm saying that right. Is it Talk or I Talk? Tell me, print out some kind of pronunciation, drop the link and come on right quick and tell me how to say it if you can somehow, because I do not want to be saying that the wrong way, okay? Welcome back, so St. Louis Boo. That's what Seth said. Hello, ladies of I Talk or It Talk. I just gotta find out how to say it the right way, y'all. So so he's coming here to give us some kind of insight based on his beliefs and understanding of how you can differentiate a boy from a man and some specific instances. And we just gonna kind of like tune in. If y'all have any questions, he said that he can answer those questions. I think he said on his live, he had a Q&A on his live last night. He was like, don't start asking me nothing about my personal life, nothing about my new wife that I got, because we ain't about them social media streets when it comes to our relationship. So we ain't asking him nothing that's specific to his relationship, because we gonna respect a person that understand that everything ain't for social media. You ain't about to get up in my business. I gotta go home to my wife. You better say that. So y'all get your questions together for anything you might just want to have an answer to about how he feels from a male point of view about certain things. And when it comes to when you meet these men and you think, oh, I met a new man, he's this and that. Not your man, just to meet a man, just a man that's supposed to be a man. But when you find out in a couple of days, a couple of hours, sometimes a couple of minutes, that this man is not no man, this man is a boy, based on how he carries himself and what made us feel like he was a boy versus a man based on certain instances that happened that made you think that way. Let me see. I got to remember. This is Get Your Big Ass Up, and this is it's got my work. I got too many devices. I got the computer here. I got one phone right here that won't let me get on. It's got my work for some reason, and then but. No, I can't subscribe to I don't know. It won't let me get on. I got another phone right here. Get Your Big Ass Up because I'm blind. Then I got another one right here for. No. This is the Scam World because I'm blind, and then this is Get Your Big Ass Up because I need to see what's going on over there in the chat. Okay, let me see. Get your big ass up over here, says Seren. Okay, Carla said, "Oh, Seren, you didn't have to do my sister like that." Hey, Alex, how you doing? Alex Lane is here. I would call it an addiction. I don't know if it's an addiction, no, Alex, because no, it could be an addiction. Let me not say that. But the reason why I always think it's not an addiction is because so many times in my life, I eat healthy because salads is my favorite food. I love steamed vegetables. I love all that, but my metabolism has changed, so a lot of it causes me to have to actually get up and move. That's why I say that. My doctor tells me that that's not the main thing. The main thing is the types of food that you eat and lowering calories, because even people who are not mobile can lose weight when they never get up. They can still lose weight based on the foods they eat and the type of foods they eat. So I don't know if it's for me, I don't know if it's that I don't just sit up there and gorge on food. But it's the kinds of food. My breads is my favorite. Pastas is my favorite. Sauces is my favorite. So anything I almost pick up is going to be the thing that my body, for the way it's made up, my metabolism is not going to burn that off like that. So to counteract that means I got to work harder on choosing less of those type of foods, and I got to get my big ass up and move to get my metabolism going. But I know that and still don't do it. I think I'm mentally ill. Alex, I wanna claim that for me right now until I can do better, because you need to do better. If it's not mental illness, do better then, girl. Let me see. Celeste said, Carla, I gotta. But it's all. I think you said it's all. Dang, all love. They don't show me the emojis over there. So okay, let me see. Haven't Sit made it in. Wait, I missed a couple people. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't stand when I start that talking. I gotta keep my eye up, make sure Too Raw didn't come in here either, because y'all know I'll not see that either. Okay, let's see. You said it right, ladies of I Talk. Okay, I Talk. Okay, I Talk. Good. Thank you. I Talk. Thanks for coming in. The ladies of I Talk. Okay, let me see. Soretta speaking also, and Erica stands for If They Only Knew. Oh. If they only knew. Okay, I get it. Okay. I Talk. If they only knew. Okay, that's cute. I got it. Ladies, if I Talk, I think I'm subscribed to you. Let me check. But I think I am. Can I look on this phone? I should be able to. Oh, dang, won't let me go through. But I think I'm subscribed to your channel. I want to take a look. I think I am. I think I clicked the night you came into my writing live. I believe I went in and subscribed to you. That was so nice of you to come in. I do sometimes, y'all. I do in the middle of the night lives that I end up taking out because they're just lives to try to get new people to come in. Oh, it's not letting me in there right now. Okay, ladies, I talk. I gotta just after live, I make sure, but I'm almost sure that I did. Let me know if I left a comment. I probably would have left a comment over there or something. Let's see. So Red said, I like that name. That's cute. It is cute. Heaven said, hey, ladies. I Talk. Hey, awesome, Alvin. Thanks for coming to the chat. Thank you. Erica said hi to Heaven Said. West said, hey, Heaven Said. And awesome, Alvin. At work listening. Okay. Everybody speaking. Alvin said, hey to all my friends. Hey, Abrielle Nicole. How you doing? How are you doing? Let me see. Everybody speaking. Hey, Miss Queen L. I saw you earlier. And I think Angel Mom's chat. Was Angel Mom's? I think it was Angel Mom's. But I know I saw you today. Of course, we try to support. Yes, absolutely. Hey, Lala Nick, I ain't seen you in a while. How you doing? Let me go over here to get your big answer. Let me see. Okay, Alex said I will call it addiction, which is a mental illness. Okay, then you got to read the rest of that. Okay, Alex, I got you. Which is a mental illness. Hello, Gammas. Alex, thank you for backing me up on that. Sorette said, Carla, I got her. It's all good. Okay, Carla, speaking. Alex said, that's true, Gamma. That would be an interesting subject. I'm doing it there, Alex. I'm gonna do it. My nephew said you need to. He always said you need to do it because you'll go viral because you think so crazy about that. I was like, I don't think I think crazy. I think I'm a realist about it. I think that I can just own up to it. I don't have to feel like it's right just because I'm in the midst of it. I feel like it's crazy. I don't know what to spend as many years going back and forth. He like, you need to do a topic on that. You don't want to go viral. I was cracking up. I was like, boy, you can't tell me. Ain't nobody gonna make me think no different. And especially about me. I don't know if people want to think of other people a certain way, they can, but not about me. I'm like, this is a daily struggle. So St. Louis said, some people hate to have a problem with changing their diet when health issues come, but don't realize that there are new foods and seasons that will still make your food taste good. Absolutely. Like, I'm not a salt eater. Oh, Two Raw's here. Wait. We got to talk about this later. Okay, Two Raw, you made it in?
Hey, y'all was sitting back here patiently waiting. I say, all right, I'm gonna let her read the chat.
I'm so
Yeah.
mad about it. If I start running my mouth, these eyes be over here on my lamp over here on my picture. I be running because I talk a million miles an hour and I be zoning out.
Nah, you good. What's
I'm
up,
so
everybody?
sorry.
How y'all doing today?
Yes. Everybody doing good. Ross said, check backstage. Okay, I got it now. So St. Louis. Lord, y'all know me. Y'all know I'm ain't no good with stuff like that. Too raw. I don't even. I want to like jump right into it because I remember you said you was going to be taking a break.
Now I got some time. Actually, I'm gonna be here waiting on my load, so I got some time to talk.
Okay, because I was like, we got to get right into these questions. Everybody, I've already told everybody that's in here. Hey, Cal, listening in. Okay, everybody said,
Hold
hey,
on, before you say it, before you start, I gotta say it. Big gorillas in the chat, man. I see them
okay,
dropping them gorillas down there.
okay.
Big gorillas in the chat. The great ape is here.
The great April's here.
Hey, the great ape.
I know
All right,
that's
so
right.
what's
I know
up,
that's
man? Let's talk. I'll talk with you. What's up?
Yes, I was telling them that they need to get their questions ready. Hey Tracy Jones, they need to get their questions ready because we got somebody that I know of, like myself. Like I did last time I brought my nephew, so I knew a little bit about my nephew. I knew a little bit about his best friend. I haven't got a chance to have a man on the chat yet that I didn't know his perspective on things. But I can't say that I don't know yours totally. I gotta say that I've listened to you, so I kind of have an idea of your way of thinking. So we have somebody on the chat that I respect the way that you think about a lot of things. I respect a lot of the topics that you've already spoke on and your insight on them, and I think that you're a really good one of the good. I don't think all men are the same. One of the good men out here that we can hear from to try to get some understanding about the things we have questions about. Some of it might be dating, some of it might be something just as a man. I got a couple of things that I have down, and I've already instructed everybody that you are here and waiting for the questions. But I told them I was on your live last night, so don't come on here asking this man nothing about his newly found wife that he got. He ain't answering no questions about that. He ain't with that. But anything else that you are welcome to ask, so that you can give him an answer to it.
Yeah, you pretty much summed it up. Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Now, but is anybody? Let me give everybody else a chance first. Is there anybody in the chat that has a question that they want to hear? From just to ask, just from a male's point of view, not a male's point of view, but a man's point of view, because we know that if you're a female, you're a male. So therefore, we don't want no male's point of view. We want a man's point of view. So if y'all got your questions, y'all can start dropping them down. But I'm gonna start with mine. I do want to get mine in. So I want to know what your take. What your take is on a male as a provider. I want to know what your intake is on what a male's position is and what a female's position is.
All right, so we on
Not
here to
what you
talk
do
the
in your
truth,
house.
right?
Not
We
not
we
nothing
we here
specific
to
about what you do in your house though. Just as a man.
nah. This
Okay.
I'm gonna get it to you blood raw. We gonna talk now. This what everybody here for, so right.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna answer this truthfully, like from the heart. You say
Okay.
a male's like point of like with a like being a provider in the household, right?
Right.
So and it's crazy because like me and my wife, we just had a conversation about this morning. Like we were just talking about like just rambling on, just talking and stuff about
Mm-hmm.
different stuff, right?
Yes.
So at one point, like I'm gonna speak on my behalf. Like I can't speak for everybody else, every other
Yeah.
man out there. But
Right.
at one point, I always was raised and I always thought that a male was like a man was supposed to be like the provider. But like and when I thought about providing, I always thought it would be like with about money and like the finances part. But like I've recently found out some stuff too, just by like growing and like I told everybody last night, this is my growing season, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's not all about providing financially. Like you got to also provide like a peaceful mind, like for your spouse, your wife, and your kids, whoever in your
Right.
household.
Like
Like we
peace,
got to
security.
provide, yeah,
Yeah.
more than just money. Like we just got to be like we got to also we got to create a safe space for our women, like and our
Mm-hmm.
kids and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So it's more than just money on the providing stands. And
Mm-hmm.
a lot of men get that twisted because like how we was raised and stuff like that. So that's another thing. Like we got to stop as men and teach our sons.
Okay. Y'all just hold on 1 second. Seemed like his mic went out for a second. Alex said a safe haven. Yes. Heaven said emotional support. Absolutely. Like, because a lot of women can absolutely take care of themselves financially. So what you gonna do about the rest of it as a provider, right? Absolutely. Let me see. Tracy came into the chat. Rick said, "Hey, too raw." So St. Louis is saying hi to Tracy. Yes, y'all. We waiting on Too Raw to be able to get back into the chat, but I totally get that. Let me see. Tanya said a woman definitely has to be a man's piece, right, Tanya? Like, not only can that does that man have to be the woman. Y'all got to be like creating peace for each other. That needs to be a working goal. Like, because things are going to change, people are going to change, and you got to know that you got to lay that out on the table to stay on top of the changes that are being made, and how can you continue to keep your household peaceful. I'm telling that works. Like, I know I've been married 3 times, but I tell y'all, I know what to do. It's just that my soulmate passed away. He was the second one, but I know what to do. And when things didn't work out in my third marriage, I knew exactly what it was. It's just that I was too honorary to really take a hold of that and kind of make that work. And I didn't feel like he was mature enough to take a hold of it and make it work. And so I was just willing to let it go instead. But I do know what it takes to have a healthy relationship. I just know that. And that's for both men and women. Let me see. Let me drop this link again down for True Rock, because it looked like he dropped. He probably needs the link to come back up. Hold on 1 second. Let me put it in here. Then let me take this second link out so it don't confuse them. Again, if y'all are over, it's Gamma's World. Y'all can stay over here if you like. But for people who have 2 devices, maybe if y'all could go over to Get Your Big Ass Up. I'm streaming on both platforms for the hours. And it's the same live that's going on the live stream. I'd appreciate that. Let me see. Tanya said we deal with. I'll make sure I look out for the backstage too. Tanya said we deal with a lot outside of the house. Okay, wait. We each Let me see. We each should come home to drive to make the others day better. Like, yes, it's your job to know that we getting out here into the world. Ain't nobody got time for nothing like negative or something that's gonna break my spirit or whatever to like cause any confusion when somebody is out all day. And even if you don't work, you need to be waking up saying, this is the person I chose to be with. How can I make your life better today? It's your job. Both of your job. It's your job. Terry said hello, Grandma. Hey, Terry. Okay, you back with us, Too Raw?
Yeah, I had a phone call come through
Okay.
like knock me off, man. Like I was about to eat too, but I was going in.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So go ahead. You go ahead. What you were saying?
Nah, but like I was saying, like it's something that we gotta teach our kids, cause it's just like how we was raised. Like we always thought like that a man was supposed to provide. Like
Let's see. Hey, T1000. I see you in there. Thank you. Get your mama. I appreciate you. Let's see. Alex said, "Do it help you by us watching both?" I hit the like button on both. Yes, if y'all got 2 devices, I would appreciate if y'all can hit the like on both. And if you have 2 devices to run on both, that would be lovely, because I'll get the views over here. I'll get your get your big ass up, and it's Gamma's World. But because I'm trying to work on those hours, it helps for every person that could go over to get your big ass up, because those after I get y'all view for a couple of minutes, I'll have it over here on It's Gamma's World. But the time that you put in to watch it is gonna actually matter over on Get Your Big Ass Up. Two hour could have possibly got another call, y'all. Alex said, okay, I got that. Yes, y'all. So it's so important. Like I always say, it didn't happen in my first and second marriage. But when I tell you that second husband, I love my second husband. My second husband, he did things that had never been an issue. I mean, it had never come across in a relationship to me. I could be going somewhere. I could have just left the house an hour. He'll call me and was like, "Hey, babe, hey, boo boo." It was always boo boo. He'll literally ask me, "You okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm okay." And he'll be like, "Okay, I just want to make sure everything was good. If there's anything about our relationship that you want to talk about, make sure you let me know, because I'm here for you and I want to make sure that we don't have no confusion." And I just be like, "Okay." Okay, that was so weird for me in the beginning. He was like, "Okay, I'll see you when you get back home." But I'm looking like, "Okay, that's weird." And I'll be like, "Okay." Then when he called me so much, and if he some days he'll ask me, I'll be like, "Well, yeah, because I really need for us to do whatever. But most of the days, because he did that check in, I was like, no, I just love you so much, and you get you everything I need to me. Those conversations was like the best conversation, just for him to on his own say, I'm just getting ready to call my wife and just ask her, how you doing today? What is it about our relationship? Is it if it's going good? Let me know what's good. Let me know what's bad so we can work on that. That man was intentional about his wife. Do you hear me? He ain't play no games. Okay,
Y'all
you
can
back
hear me
to
now?
y'all. Yes, hey, pretty pig. Yes, we can hear you now. We can hear you.
Yeah, I keep getting phone calls, man. Like,
That's okay.
uh, yeah, I'm trying to load. I'm backing into this door right now, but
Okay.
give me like about 3 minutes.
Okay. So
I'll
say
be
Louis.
right back with y'all.
Okay, good. So St. Louis said today, 2024, it is not the same as traditional as back in the day. It is not the same. My dad was a provider. I mean, my dad was a financial provider. He was there for me emotionally. He was there for me. When I say my daddy was the Bob, that was my best friend. Like from back to everybody in my family knew that's Buddy Man because they called him Buddy Man. That's Buddy Man girl. That's Buddy Man. That was we was known to my whole big giant entire family that they knew I was a daddy's girl. But I never held that. I held that expectation for men, but I realized that he was his own man. So, like, yes, I would like somebody who was that provider, that nurture. I would like that, but I was never thinking he got to be just like my dad. But I definitely look for characteristics of those things that my dad provided for our family in them. So that was I did. Although I love the traditional, I would love to have a traditional, but I'm willing to be open to the fact that just because things happen like that, times have changed. Even to hold down an income, I'm not an income. Hold down a household may require two incomes or some help here and there. You know, because the world has changed. So I'm not oblivious to that, but I still look for that same nurturing, providing, like fixing stuff in this house and filling my gas tank up and doing all those things that men used to do. I'm just a traditional kind of person when it comes to stuff like that. Let me see. T1000. Let me see. So St. Louis said, okay, he said that. Okay, then Darlene said, most men want to know you will be there when stuff hits the fan. They want to ride or die. Yes, that. Ooh, Darlene, that's how my third husband was. He was a he did some other kind of stuff to make his money when we first met and everything. So he was so guarded. He was one of them guarded kind of people, you know. He got to know that a female is whatever. He just tried me in so many ways, just trying to see. Like I can see, I already can see right through him. I'm a very good judge of character, and I can see through with people when they're doing certain things, and I can tell certain things that he did. It was a test just to see, like when I say that this man, probably to this day, I never let him know. Boy, I know there was a test. I knew there was a test, but I knew the test was there. I was like, let me let this child know. Let me let this child know because all he's trying to see is if I would be the person that would do whatever. And I, of course, passed all those tests. So that's why we were so much friends. And I really hate a lot that we took that friendship over into marriage because I think to this day we would have been closer as just friends, leaving it like that because I really did have his back and I really did have his well being to this day. Even though I don't talk to him a lot now, I still want the best for him always and go have a problem with anybody who was like doing anything to him or anything because I think that we grew as friends. But he was definitely the type of person who wanted to know before I step into this, I gotta know that you're the kind of person. He had a lot of that in him. And I think a lot of men do. They want to know how far they can, how much they can put into it because they don't want to be wasting their time. A lot of them are definitely like that. So we are waiting for Too Raw.
All right, y'all. I'm coming back. I'm backing up to my door right now. Hold on,
Okay.
y'all. Y'all ain't gotta wait too long. It's raining and I'm trying to
Is
beat
it-
this little hurricane in.
Be careful. Be careful. We'll
Yeah,
be
yeah.
here.
It's all good. I'm out here and it like
Okay,
I'm just
good.
letting y'all know I'm coming.
Okay, so St. Louis said, don't get me wrong, that's what I prefer, but it's just not the same. Right. But there are still some traditional men, but now it seems to be moving in a different direction as a whole, right? So St. Louis, like I wanted to, but I'm just thinking I was talking to my best friend earlier. I was just like, I don't know that they are, because we used to think if the we got to get an older man. An older man, he gonna know all the traditional stuff. He'll know how it used to be and all that. But it is not the case. These people be acting the same at 20, 30, at 50, 60. It's the same. It's just like the world has changed as a whole to me. I'm like, it don't have nothing to do with no age no more. I told her I think it's something in the food. They act like something's in the food. That's what I think. But when I talk to the men are out here saying the same thing about the women though. They not out here thinking like we all go. They looking like I can't hardly stop at these women because I can't stomach these women. They say the same thing. They are not letting us have it.
But you know what is missing though for real?
What?
Like people missing. Everybody want to do stuff that they want the traditional outcomes and stuff, but they don't want to do the traditional stuff to get those outcomes.
Right.
Like with prayer, like people should start praying together more. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like they
Uh-huh.
be missing stuff like that because it's still anytime two man and woman unite and come together, like whether
Uh-huh.
y'all get married or whatever, like God got to be in it some type of way or it's not gonna work. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
Like
Exactly.
people they everybody want this traditional stuff, but they miss that part right there.
Right.
And then they wonder why
Exactly.
stuff don't go right for them in their life and stuff like that. Cause
That's such a good point.
when you marry a woman and when a woman marry a man, like y'all make vows before God, and
Yeah.
you got
Right.
to keep these vows like for real. Like marriage is a covenant. It's not a contract.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So you making a
Yes.
covenant with this woman, like you know what I'm saying. You gotta be all the way with this for real, like or like nothing good gonna come from it, like you know what I'm saying.
Right.
And then you gotta know how to handle them storms when they come. Like y'all gotta know how to fight the right way. I was
Right.
watching this. I'm not trying to take y'all to church or nothing, but like
Yeah.
I was watching this church sermon and this preacher was talking about how husbands and wife they fall out and stuff like that. But like if you read any time where God placed the armor or protection on a husband or a wife in the Bible anywhere, he
Yeah.
always covered the front part of their body and never their backs. Because when you fight in a spiritual war in your
Yeah.
marriage or whatever, y'all two backs should be against each other and y'all fronts is
Right.
protected.
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
all right, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't
Right.
be it shouldn't be the other way around like
Back to
y'all
back.
bumping heads with each other. Like
Mm-hmm.
so a lot of people just miss those little they want the traditional stuff, but they don't want to do the traditional stuff
Right.
that our grandparents did and that other people did that stuff. That's why they stayed together so long or whatever.
Right. Exactly. So St. Louis said she thinking social media.
It's the devil altogether. No matter how you want to look at it, it's the
That
devil, man.
you think
Like,
that's a tool that he using in social media.
right.
Right. So St. Louis says social media has a lot of people thinking that they're somebody that they're not. Absolutely trying to live up to the expectation of other couples that ain't got nothing to do with you and your household. What work for one couple may not in no way work for another couple. How a couple looks up to another couple, I will never be able to see it. I'll never be able
Real.
to see it.
That's real.
So that's your outlook on a provider. So what do you think about that uh prior to marriage?
Being a provider, like, or
Uh-huh.
what? When it comes to the mental stability of your woman, or it's I look at it the same. Like you still gotta be able to. That woman gotta know that you're gonna be able to provide this safe space before she even say yes to you or anything like that. But like I just feel like your finances should be in order before you get married too. Like your finances should be there, cause that's the number one rule of like divorce is the like
Finance.
financial issues and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So before you even get into it, like both of y'all should be like at least stable in some type of way, or both of y'all can be able to hold it down. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Vibe said you have to have God in your marriage. Absolutely. And but that's going
Facts.
to work for people. That's why you have to make sure that whoever you get with has God in their single life. Because you can't expect for people who don't have God in their single life to pop up with God later. That's why you have to be mindful for who you get with. Let me see. Get your mama said that part too raw. That's why a lot of marriages don't be trying, no, don't last trying to keep up with social media. Absolutely, that's people too. People in general trying to keep up with social media. So, what do you
Fact.
think of? Debbie, I want to ask you this. What do you think? Probably because my life was devastated the last time I had any interactions with a guy. That last time, that's probably I don't know if I'm going to forever be single or whatever. But this guy literally, after I was saying, baby, I don't even know if it was a whole week That man asked me to buy him some food, and I thought I was gonna lose my mind. Tell me, I thought I was gonna lose my mind. I looked in that phone. I couldn't believe it was over FaceTime. I said, "What did you say to me?" I was so offended. It was like, "I know you're gonna be tripping." And this is a person that I knew had a job, knew he had a job. Um, so I don't know what that was. And then when he said it again, I was like, "No, I won't buy you any food. I'm gonna hang up this phone because I was about to say some stuff, and I don't believe in disrespecting men." That was so on the back of my tongue, trying to get to the forefront of my mouth. I said, I'm about to hang up this phone. I hung up, and that was the last time I talked to him.
And you
I said,
probably walked away. You probably let a good man go right there, just like that, because he asked you to buy him something to eat. That was one of them tests that a man will do to you right there.
After a week,
Oh, after a week,
1 week, it was
I
like
don't know
six
about that.
days. We ain't
See,
been on no date. We ain't been on
I
no
ain't,
date.
yeah. Oh, all right, yeah. I'm with you on that.
Like, where did that
He,
come from, boy? I don't even know
I ain't hear
you.
that part. I ain't hear that
We
part. He
ain't been
dead to
on
the
no
wrong for
date.
that.
You done did the
Yeah,
typical good morning, beautiful, like everybody gonna do. And you did that. Okay, you calling me 2-3 times a day. That's fine. I don't believe in what nobody say. I believe in actions. And the first action you want to show me is asking me to buy you some food. That's the first
nah,
action.
that. I ain't here the first weekend. Y'all ain't been on no date, and I ain't hear that part.
No, I don't even know you.
Nah, yeah, he dead to the wrong for that.
What's wrong? What's going on in your life that you meet a female for a week? You in that week you said your mother passed, but you claim you had a sister. I'm gonna assume you had a friend. I know you got a job. What happened with you and that job? What happened with you and your friend? And what's going on with you and your sister that you gotta wait until you come across me, a whole stranger, to eat?
Yeah,
Uh
yeah, that's weird right there. Now
I
that
was
that
like,
was
and I definitely don't disrespect no men. I had a lot of things I looked into. All I could do was look into that phone. Like, girl, don't let this child take you out of your character. Let him know no, you won't, and that you're gonna hang up the phone. I have not heard from him since then. Like, I was just like, no, never, never.
yeah that's kind of weird. There, like I ain't
That
never
was
heard nothing like
weird.
that. Like that's kind of weird.
Let me see. That's why I like. Oh wait, that's so St. Louis said. Even if you're broke, you communicate. Do you think it can work? Okay, wait. Even if you're broke, if you communicate, do you think it could work? So St. Louis said.
She said even if you broke,
Yes.
like the man broke.
Yeah. Even if you broke, do you think it? So St. Louis, you said the man. Even if you're broke, if you communicate, do you think it can work? I think it can.
Yeah, I
Ain't no
think it
broke
can
nigga.
too. Like, and this is something that look. This is something I struggled with in my past. Like, right.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. We having grown folks talk. Like I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all.
Yeah.
Like for real. I struggled with this in my past, right? Because like, and I said I wasn't gonna bring no stuff up, but I'm gonna share this with y'all, like, right? About like this. It's not recently. This was like when we first started like dating or whatever. Like, and we had got started. I ain't gonna say when we first started dating. This is when we first started taking each other serious,
Mm-hmm.
like for real.
Yeah.
We was at our fiance stage, right?
Uh-huh.
And I had lost one of my jobs, right? And
Yeah.
like I was having trouble. I was having trouble finding a job, even though I'm a truck driver and just like I was just looking for like the right job. I couldn't just take anything with my situation. Like I got kids and a new woman in my life, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I had to find the right job, and it took me a little minute. And
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, like it was hard. It was hard for me to come communicate with her on certain things when it come time for like bill time or whatever come
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, I understand more now, but like then I did not understand it at all. Like I was so
Yeah.
lost and I was so confused, and she was just like, my wife would come tell me like baby, all you gotta do is communicate with me and let me know that you ain't gonna have it this time right here, and I can
Right.
move some stuff around or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
like it was hard for me because I'm like how we was raised as men,
Right.
like supposed to be providers with the money and the stuff like
Right.
like I was more ashamed to come to her to be like, baby, I ain't got the money right now. So
Yeah.
I go out and try other options and take other routes to make some extra money
Uh-huh.
before the deadline come. And then when everything fell on me or whatever, and the deadline coming, it's just like now we have a little tension in the household or whatever because
Right.
I failed to come communicate with her because I was ashamed. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
and I and like and me and So St. Louis, we had a conversation today. We was talking about how it is like when people being shamed and stuff like that. Like it's like
Mm-hmm.
a roly poly, man. Like shame, like you gonna curl, you want to curl up in the ball, and you don't want nobody to see you.
Right.
Like
Well, that's
you know what
why
I'm
the
saying?
communication is so important on both parts. Let me explain to you when you saying that to me, it makes me think it is. It's so important on both parts. It's so important for men to understand that the average woman has a maternal instinct that they're born with. So they gonna want to take care of you to the best of their ability. They might not want to financially take care of you or whatever kind of way take care of you, but they do have it in them. But they just want a sense of security. I think most men that if they're men, but that's that boy versus men. If they're men, they're going to have some type of shame because first y'all have a provider instinct that y'all were born with. Okay, so you're feeling that way because you got that instinct in you that you can't, display. You can't exercise that right now because of the situation. That's why
Right,
as women we have to be open and understanding and being able to read the people that we want to be with because that same instance like I said my third husband he hustled when we first got together. He just was flat out hustle. That's just what he did. But what I had a business in that business, I knew I didn't want when we got start saying we get married. I don't want my husband out there taking street chances every day. I already knew that. I didn't want that. You can't. I can't hope that you come home because you out there doing what you've been doing for years since you. Oh, that's all you know. So
right,
in that business, I knew that he was never going to feel comfortable leaving that because that's all he knew. So with all the mess that I talk about, you ain't got to do that. This, and that. He ain't hearing that. That was the way he survived most of his life. He don't care what I say about that. He know where his money come from, and he ain't ready to let me come into his life and dictate his money being gone if he is not prepared to do nothing else. Yeah, he was thinking about some things. He was young, much younger at the time, in his young 20s. So he ain't thinking about me stripping all that he know to, because in his mind, he thinking this is where I live, and if I bow down to listen to what you're talking about, and I'm not prepared to do that thing, that's gonna mess with his manhood. He's
right,
always
right,
gonna take care of himself. So I had a business at that time. I had to switch that thing. If I had a staff of people who did this and that, I had to say, you know what? You don't have to do that. You can come into this business with me. We can, as one, we can run this business together, and you can take over this part. How and then we are in the same house. We're about to get married. We are a unit as one, and we can work up this business as one. Where I need help here and there, you can take that whole section of that. That could be you running that, and we can work together. That's how we have to know how to read our men, not necessarily if because everybody ain't got no business to do that, but kind of read to know what that's like to kind of know what those fears will be. And I never to this day let him know that I knew that's what his fear was. I had to kind of pacify that and make it sound like I came up with this brilliant idea. Would you help me out? Kind of like thing, because I don't want to strip his manhood of thinking if I let go of everything I knew and you talking about this, yeah, it sounds good, but I have to let a part of me go that I have to build up again in a different way. And that's fearful for men.
right.
So we both like men gotta be able to communicate to open up and let a female know that's what I'm gonna put this on the table. This is what's going on. I'm sure most of the time the average female will respect that, and then they can in turn say, "Look, this is how we can do this together." And then they don't have to feel like they have to hold up this persona of something they really can't hold up at the time for whatever reason.
Right.
Let me see.
It just be a whole shame thing, like you say, like, and I feel the same way. Like you're not a real man if you not gonna be shamed about that.
Yeah.
I'll look at a man different if he just be comfortable, like. But I can't say that either because like I just right now I had to learn that right now if I was to hit rock bottom, like even through my shame, I still got to be man enough to step to her and be like, hey,
Right.
like I don't got it right now, but like a man that just coming in the door like off the rip, just comfortable, like, hey,
Right.
I ain't got it. Like I know you got it this
Right.
month,
You
you
got
got
it.
it, you can
Right.
handle it.
Right.
Like that, I'll look at that dude and be like, damn, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? But like,
Exactly.
but I had to learn to like work through my shame. Like that's how you that's
Yeah.
how you build a strong relationship with your
Yes,
partner
it
anyway,
is.
like for real. Cause like if you don't work through that shame, like it's just gonna throw fire on the flame, and the
Right.
arguments gonna heat up about money and everything like
And
that.
then you
But
never gonna get to the surface. Yeah, it ain't gonna
right,
work. It is the communication that you are having is never gonna work because you didn't get to the surface. You just try to pacify and cover stuff up. So you ain't never talking about what the real issue is.
right.
I'm of her vibe said I was taught to have on my own, but never to look down on anyone that's struggling. Absolutely. Tanya said, I got a call, but ain't no way no man calling me and asking me for lunch, dinner, breakfast, or even a bag of chips because I'm hanging up instantly. Nothing else to talk about. Girl, with nothing else to talk about, it was nothing else a thing to talk about. Because I'm just thinking it ain't even about the money. The fact that you felt like that was okay to tell a stranger that this is a female you trying to impress, and already you telling me that you can't eat on day 6, 7, this ain't the place for you to be. It ain't the place for you to be. You were supposed to go hungry. Yeah, you a big nigga. You can miss a meal. You were supposed to go hungry before you say that to me. Let me see. I'm a
Yeah.
whole vibe said. Thanks again. My husband didn't have everything together when we first met. I just knew he would strive to get great. Yes, women love if they are going to not feel like you're going to put them in a position they may want to be in. They still want to know that you are showing potential, because women will fall in love with potential even when it ain't good potential, and even if it's a phony persona of potential. Women love to see that it's a potential in a man. Absolutely. Let's see. Beautiful Hill says, Saret, and ain't playing because baby God will not send my soulmate to start out asking me for anything. That's right. Terry said it's so much pressure out. Well, let me say, so much pressure out my thing. So much pressure out here. Maybe she said, my thing is, what do I want from this man, and what does he want from me? That's how people might say. That's sad because that people this day and time, instead of just trying to find a soulmate, they got to be out here trying to find a helpmate. Beautiful Hill said, I'm the person that believe God is going to give me exactly what I asked for as long as I'm obedient. And Get Your Mama said, communication is key. Financially, we all know that things have kind of reversed, and women um, just might make just might make then or make more, maybe she said make more than a man. Let's talk about it. Yeah, you just got to have a conversation about it. I do agree about that, Tanya. Cassie said, good evening. Hey, Cassie. And then let me see, scroll up. Cassie said, what up, too raw? Beautiful Hill said, right, the audacity, girl. Get Your Mama said, especially right off rip, girl, rip. Tanya said, I used to, but fall in love with the potential. Then I grew up. Okay, then she grew up. Then so St. Louis is over here. She said, start out like, okay, she said, I don't want to hear that from a man or a woman immediately after I meet them. Start out lying. Okay, let's talk about this. Let me
And
see.
now I done met a couple women in the past too that'll be the first thing I'm hungry, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's a red flag for
it's
us
a red
men too,
flag for
when you
men
looking
too,
at you
right?
like, God dang, like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I feel like, and I feel like in the beginning of a relationship, like especially in the first week, 2, 3, should nobody be asking nobody for nothing, because you shouldn't be coming in there needing anything. And
Right.
people that's already, I'm not established in your life right now. So if something's going on in your life, and if you ain't got people around you that's helping you in the first couple of weeks that we're meeting, something else is wrong with this picture. What happened between all your communications with people that you have to meet a stranger and depend on me? That don't
Right.
sound
Like
right.
I can honestly say like when I first met my wife, right?
Uh huh.
I fell in love with her conversation before I fell in love with her. Like I fell in love with like the conversations that we was having, the things that we was talking about. Like it was immediately like it was immediate when I met her. I was already telling like my subscribers and stuff on my channel, like, man, I'm finna change my life. Like I want to do everything the right way. Like I've been talking about this for months before I even met her. But it's
Yeah,
like when I met her, it was like, all right,
the
like,
confirmation.
like this is it right here. Like you feel me? Like this what I need to be doing. That's why I say right now, like I'm at my growing stage right now. Like I'm growing like it's like a reptile that come out his skin. Like, you know what I'm saying? I leave that old stuff behind, and now I'm big.
Right.
I can't even fit my old skin that when
I
I
know
like
that's
from two
right. I
years
know that's
ago. Like,
right.
you feel me? Like, I can't fit that no more. So it's
Yeah.
just like it's time to throw that away, move forward, and just like keep growing, like for real. Like
Right.
if I can't grow with you, like I just feel like it ain't nothing. Like for real, like life ain't about being stagnant and standing still. Like life all about growing. Like, you feel me?
Right. Right. And it's that time men and women are wanting to grow right now. The women is looking at the man like, okay, how can we grow? And the real men out here, not the boys, the real men are looking like, how can we grow? They ain't standing for that. You being cute is not the thing right now no more. These men is not caring about that. They're not caring. Cassie said, I'm a boy mom. I definitely push my son to always do the right thing. When he mess up, I tell him as a woman, not his mom. I remember you saying that too raw about changing your ways and channel. Yes, okay. Cassie said she remember that, and
Mm-hmm.
Alex said that's beautiful. Raw TV growth, yes, and really in a relationship, it's almost like you never stop growing, like because you're not only worrying about yourself, you're worrying about somebody else. So it's like you got to be in this thing almost daily, trying to make sure y'all good.
For
Try
real.
to make sure y'all good. Okay, let me see. Nobody else asked the question yet, so let me good vibe. I'm glad you are. Let me ask the next one. So, what do you think when you compare traditions, environments, like environmental situation impacts, or friends, the impact that it might have on a man just being able to become the man that he needs to be? Do you think traditions carry a heavy weight on that, or is that a lighter way of a what you call like a blueprint? Or would you think that the environment, your environment that you're in, has an impact and that influences it, or like social media being the issue to determine whether you actually being that boy or man?
So I'm gonna say like my grandma used to say, if you lay down with dogs, you're gonna wake up with fleas. Like, so
Mm-hmm.
you gotta watch the company you keep for one.
Uh huh.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to grow, cause like I'm gonna use this as an example. I just went back to my hometown. I had a logo down there, so I stopped at my old hometown, and I'm seeing guys that I used to be with every day growing up,
Right.
and now they out there doing the same thing. Someone walking around with no shoes on their feet.
Oh,
One of them
okay.
walked up to me and asked me for $2 so he can go get him something to drink out the liquor store.
Wow.
And I'm sitting there like my life done changed and I done moved around out of my environment. You say that
Yeah.
too in the question. So I got out of my environment, but like it's some I can't even say it's about the environment because there's other guys who still in that same environment who thriving right now, who doing good in their marriages and everything.
Right.
So it's just like I won't say the traditional way. It's just all about the person and like it's all about the person and like the main thing is like every man gotta have some type of purpose in his life. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you don't got no purpose and something that you can walk in and stand in and just be like, all right, like you nothing out here. And that's
Right.
what I was talking about Rita's sons and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And I was gonna use that as an example tonight from going from boy to man and stuff like that. It don't
Yeah.
got no age limit on that type stuff.
Right. I
Like
don't believe
like
so either.
like Bryson right now. I don't know how old Bryson is. Anybody know? Like I know
I
he in
think he's
his
19. I believe he's
he night.
19.
That's a good example right there. That young
Maybe
man,
20.
19
Maybe
years
20.
old, and
Hmm.
he not living like no boy out here.
Right.
He a young man out here.
Absolutely. A
Cause
perfect example of what
he
some of these boys are out here doing at that age.
right, and he walking in. He found his purpose at a young age. Hey, kudos to Rita for raising some kids. All her kids found their purpose out there. They
Yes.
all walking in their purpose at a young age right now. So
Right.
it kind of started at the household too, like how you was raised or whatever. Like I wouldn't say it's no traditional ways, or I wouldn't say it's his environment. It's all about the man and like how bad do he want
Right. The man
want want to
within
want to
you. The man
change his
within you.
situation and like yeah.
Hmm.
Like we all gotta stand up and look at ourselves in the mirror and be like, hey, like it's enough is enough, like or whatever. Like
Right.
you know what I'm saying? You gotta be like you you gotta man up out here in these streets. Like you gotta man up out here, or you just
Right.
gonna be stagnant. You just gonna be standing still. Like life gonna pass you by. Like every opportunity that's out there for you gonna run right by you. It ain't even
Right.
gonna run it. It's gonna walk by you and it's gonna speak to you, everything. But you don't even want it. So it's just like it's not there. Like I don't even know how to put it, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. Like you just got to man up out here.
That's right. Cassie said, okay, as a woman, is it wrong to not want to wait forever for a man to propose? What you think about that?
I feel I can't speak for every man out here or nothing like that, but like I won't even. Mm, how could I say this? Wait forever for a man to propose, because
Yes.
it can go either way though. These questions, like, that's a good question, but it can go either way. It can be a man that's ready and just sitting back waiting on his woman to get ready. Like she might not be doing wifely things around the house or whatever, or
Yeah.
carrying herself like a wife. But he probably sitting back giving her time to be like, all right, I'm gonna give her some time to get right because I really love her. We got kids together, or whatever. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? But like, if you doing everything that you supposed to be doing and you walking out here like you ready to be a wife 100%, I wouldn't tell you to wait forever either. That man, that mean that your partner that you with, he really ain't even like he not even ready for it, or he just don't want it, or
Hmm.
it's something going on. Cause every man, I ain't gonna say every man, cause
Yeah.
I can't say every man, but me, if I get into a serious relationship with you, like I already see you as my wife, like for real.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, cause I'm not gonna waste my time. Like it's a time thing. Like we all hit 40 or plus, so we sitting here like, all right, bet. So we got this little time,
Right.
but they call it the biological time clock
Yeah.
is
Right.
ticking.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So it's like we ain't got time to waste out here, like for real. So I'm not gonna waste my time with a woman if I don't see her as wife material from the day I stepped to her. Like you gonna have to be carrying yourself together in the streets too.
Right.
Like when I
And see,
see you,
that's
I'm
why.
gonna be like, okay, yeah, I can. You feel me?
Yeah. That's why it depends. That's why I said that this is going to be a conversation of one idea, one train of thought from a particular man, because you are saying that you said I'm gonna see if you write wifey material. I ain't gotta wait all day to find it out. But apparently, Cassie they came across or she knows of somebody who literally think that at this age, at over 40, that you just gonna wait. Like they could just say five, okay, after 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, just think literally you gonna wait forever. So it gotta be
Yeah.
something within that man to say either do you think it's okay, so do you think it's a thing of that man is not ready to get married, or do you think that the majority of men, if once they see that your wife material, that they go lock that in, or they just some out here that just don't have no interest in being married? Gotta be
Some
both,
people
right?
just don't. I'm gonna tell y'all this right here, right? Like I'm a man, and a lot of men don't like me on the internet or whatever. But just cause I speak, I was raised right is right, wrong is wrong, no matter how you look at it, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. Like I can't just speak on like every man and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Probably a little bit of
Do it.
both.
But I done been in circles, lunch. I'm talking about lunch breaks,
Yeah.
uh, in the bars. I done been in these circles that y'all women are not there, in the barber shop.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of dog ass. Can I say it on here? Can I
Uh
say
huh.
that? It's
Yeah.
a lot of dog ass niggas out here, man, that be doing the most. And I
Yeah.
just sometimes I sit back, I be like, damn. And these women be sitting back waiting on these dudes,
Yeah.
and they just be like, and like everybody in the barbershop know that this dude don't want to marry. He ain't even thinking about marrying
You
you.
didn't
He
think
got
about
all
it.
kind of other stuff going on, and you coming to the barbershop bringing his lunch or just stopping
Right.
by to
Right.
see him or anything. You don't know
Yes.
this, but like us dudes, we be knowing more. Just like y'all women, y'all sit amongst each other in them
Right.
circles that I'm not a present in. Like
Right.
y'all know
Right.
what's up.
Exactly.
Y'all know exactly what's up,
I
right? So
believe that. And but the reason why I
it's a
asked you
lot of
that,
dog. It's a lot of dogs out here. Like it's some dudes out here who do the damnness, and I just be like, damn, bro.
we
Like
know, we know. But the thing about what makes me wonder, like about that sometimes, is because like literally, like people always wonder when they see a man with somebody that may have gave this woman the business. Lord, this woman stood with him. It could be years or whatever. Stood with him despite of forgave did all that they could. They thought they were doing to be in a relationship. They end up breaking up. I'm telling you, he can meet somebody else and in 6 months he'd be marrying her. And that's all the first one could have wanted. I just be thinking sometimes that they have a feeling that it ain't you. It ain't you. Like if it's you, I'm gonna act like I got some sense because I'm be too scared to lose it. But if I feel like it's not you, I'm just gonna keep acting a fool regardless of what you do. I feel like if it's a man that don't want to be with you, there ain't gonna be nothing you can do to get him to change his mind because men be knowing who that one is.
Right.
Let me see. Alex said there are some people out there who environmental whose environment truly affects them. So sometimes moving is the best. And so St. Louis said, yes, sometimes your environment will make you change because it will make you want to do better. I believe that too. I do believe that.
Yeah, but you can't. Like I say, it just I don't know whatever floats your boat, but like it's people that's in them same environments who thriving. Like I say, like it's I don't know. It's all that's why I say it's all about the man that's inside of the man. Like
It's
it's
about
all
the
about
mindset.
you. Like
I think
yeah,
it's a mindset.
it's a mind thing. Like if people keep saying like, oh, I'm a product of my environment, that's what the hell you gonna be. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like I come from nothing. Like I come from the slums. Like I come from nothing. Like for real. So even if I would have stayed in them slums right there, I'd still be too raw right now. Like nothing to
Right.
change because it's like it's the upbringing. Like
Yeah.
my mama raised me right. My mama she
Mhm.
did her thing out there in the streets or whatever, but my mama raised me right. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's why I was telling y'all last night about how I think that men we can raise our daughters better than the women can, and y'all can raise our sons better than we can.
Yeah. I was
Y'all
getting
can
there when you
show
said
them
that too. Yes.
yeah, y'all know what it. Women know exactly what it take to be what a man should be and what a real man look like, and
Yeah.
us men is vice versa. We know exactly what
Hmm.
a woman should be like
Right.
a wife. We know what's wife material. Y'all know what's husband material. So
Yeah.
build your son. Y'all build y'all. I love to give my wife a son and be like, hey, raise him up, teach him how to be the best husband he can be, and I'm gonna take my daughter over here and I'm gonna teach her how
Exactly.
to be the best
I
wife to
think
be
that could
like.
work. I think it works.
You know what I'm saying?
Terry said, first of all, you got to be marriage material and vice versa. Absolutely. Cassie said, is dating equivalent to being single? What's your take on the two?
I say it's the same. It depends on like if you seriously date now. If you get in a committed relationship, that's when it changed. Now, like if you just out here dating and trying to feel the waters out and see what's best for you, like you're not committed to nobody, so you got the right to move around and date whoever you want to date. Like you're not in a committed
Mhm.
relationship.
Right. Maybe like when you start saying that you make a commitment between each other to say you want to be exclusive. Maybe at that point, if you saying that you want to be there, if you want to tell somebody that, you should be upholding that. If not, and if you feel like, I think if you feel like you're single until you get married, then if that's what both of y'all coming up with, then you are single until you get married. But if you saying I want us to be exclusive, but then think this person's gonna do what they want to do, and then expect for you to be sitting there, I don't think that's right.
That's how toxicity begin.
Uh huh.
That's how that
Right.
toxic stuff kick in, and then like that ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you dating somebody, you gotta have a clear understanding. Like, hey man, we just dating. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We're just dating. Like, you know, if anything happened after this date, it is what it is. But like, we're
Right.
just dating.
Right, and
You know
women,
what I'm
and
saying?
vice versa, because a lot of women be like, "Good," because that's all I wanted to do is date. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. Just being clear, communicating from the start about what your expectations are.
And
Alex
if I
said,
met somebody, if hold on, I'm sorry, if I
"Yeah,
ever
go."
met a woman and she told me from the rip, like, if I ask her like, what you looking for, and she say, oh, I just want to date, I'm gonna be like, to me, I just be like, you know what I'm saying, like that. I'm looking for something more serious. So like,
Yeah,
I won't even waste my time either. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be
yeah,
like, all right, then, like, hey,
right.
if you ever when you think about getting serious with somebody, just and we bump into each other again like it
Hmm.
is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I'ma
But see,
always look to get serious with somebody because
yeah,
it's a goal. Like it's like I'm trying to find somebody that I can build with and grow with and you know what I'm saying? Like
different
that's it.
stages.
Like
People are at different stages in their life, and you got to meet up where that can just like where you can be compatible. You
right.
know, Alex said, as a man, how do you not feed into temptation as far as cheating? How do you not
Cheating,
feed into that temptation?
cheating,
Yep, cheating. She said. Mm-hmm.
you gotta know what you got at the house, man. Like for real. If you got something at the house and it's like you don't want you don't want to just lose your special person at the house for just some pleasure that's going like 30, 40 minutes of some pleasure. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like you gotta just know and then you gotta fight your flesh every day, like for real.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that's where reading your Bible come in at
Mm-hmm.
and praying like real
Yes.
men. One thing about it, where they don't say real men pray.
Yeah.
Like we real men, we gotta pray extra hard. Like we pray behind closed doors.
Right. Right.
Like when nobody looking, we praying. Like I pray for my kids like throughout my day. Cause
Right.
I'm
Right.
not in the same area with them, and even if I was, like when they not around me, I always ask God to cover my kids and keep them covered. Like you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? While I'm not there to protect them, like always
Right.
keep my kids covered. Like you feel me? Like
Mm-hmm.
I pray for everybody like on throughout my day. Like real
Right.
men pray. Like you gotta keep praying. Like that's why even we ain't going to church or nothing, but
Yeah.
like God put man at the head of every woman and at the head of every man is God. Like so
Right.
if the
And I
man
believe
not out
that.
here praying, if the man not praying, like what you doing?
Right.
Why you don't even waste your time with this dude? Like for real, so you gotta pray.
Yeah. So do
Men
you
gotta
think
pray. We gotta
what
pray even harder than y'all.
right. Absolutely. So do you think when cheating comes not in your relationship, but like as a whole with men, as a because I'm sure you talk to a lot of men in the barbershops and all that, like you just said, and other truckers. I always think that sometimes, not 100%, but a lot of the times when people think it's the temptation of another female for men, sometimes it's an underlying issue that's going on at home that really opens that up.
Right,
I
right.
don't think it's always just that woman that they couldn't resist. I think it's something that's missing somewhere else, and it just be that temporary feeling of the a void of trying to not really address what's really between the relationship at home. I think that's the case a lot of times. Let me see, beautiful.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can say that too.
But then I know, but I'm saying not all the time because I definitely know some men. Most of the time, I always have a male best friend. They gonna tell me how it is raw. I have my nephews that I didn't raise. I have my son. Literally, sometimes they will go cheat and be like, just because I want to. I love the mess out of my wife, or I love the mess out of my girlfriend, just because they want to. So, but I just don't think that's it all the time, though. Not all the time. Beautifully Hill
I ain't
said,
gonna lie, like I never cheated on my wife before, but like when I was with my kids, mama, like I did cheat before, like, and it wasn't never for no for a temptation thing, like it wasn't cause this chick just walked by and she fine
yeah,
and she got it, she hitting on every level, like ain't none of that, like for real.
yeah,
It was all because of like we couldn't get along at the house, like it was just always something like that, and it was like me just stepping out to like fulfill my needs as a man type thing. I'm like, man, I gotta. And these other females, they feeling me out here, but I'm bumping heads with you at the house, and
right. That
so it's
peace that
like
me and
that's
Tony
where,
was talking about,
yeah,
not having your house be peaceful, that kind of stuff. I think drives that kind of stuff.
and that go for men and women. It ain't just men too.
Definitely men and
Like
women.
men, yeah, men that call some women to go out there and cheat too, just
Right.
off how they be at the household or whatever. Like it just be, I
Exactly.
don't know. It's crazy though.
Yeah. Ty said a man knows what he wants just like a woman does. And I'm not waiting for you to make a decision for my life past 1 year. That's it. Ty said she only given 1 year. God, Taya, 1 year? That could be short sometimes because like you gotta meet the person, you gotta date for a little while, a couple months, and then you gotta get in a relationship with them to see how they work. 1 year, Taya, you be saying I'm bad with stuff. I think a year, even though I think people know, you still gotta make sure your instinct is correct. I think. You got to
Yeah,
give
I
us.
think a year. Like now if he just out there crashing out all over the place, like yeah, then like when you know, it's different. But like I wouldn't give up after a year because you don't know how long storms last and seasons last. Like everybody got seasons that they go through stuff. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So you never
yeah,
know. Seasons don't only seasons that have a time frame is the ones that's on the calendar. But them spiritual seasons that we
yeah.
go through, like sometimes some niggas be going through seasons forever. You
Right,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And
That's true.
sometimes it come and it goes. Sometimes you might be
Right.
down right now, and
Mhm.
who knows, like two, 2, 3, 4, 5 months down the road, or like you said, a year. What if this man might start popping 14 months after you done talking about you don't want him no more now 14? You know what I'm saying? Them
Yeah,
2 extra months you would have been
right,
in there. You
right.
got what you wanted this whole time.
Right. And
So
I guess it
you know
really
what I'm
depends on
saying?
the person. I always say I know it depends on the person because literally my mama said that my daddy rolled past her house and said, I'm gonna marry you one day when she was 15 years old. And literally they was till death do them part after almost 60 years. I do believe it can happen. I believe love at first sight can happen. I believe in that. Like I think I love my husband at first sight, but times have changed so much that now it just seems like you need a little more time, like for safety reasons, just to make sure everything is good. But I do think that I don't think you can put a time frame on every relationship. Some people relationship they may know they for sure is 6 months. Somebody else might know in a year. Somebody else might take them 5 years to know. I got married after five. I think it was like 5 years. Yeah, I got married like after like 5 years. That marriage lasted 1 year. And that was just because I had to wait to the date for the divorce and stuff to come up. It literally lasted 1 year. So I guess there's no way you can literally put a time on it. It's just that I know for me and my dating situations now, I might just give it a little bit more than a year because there's so much going on with relationships nowadays. I might, unless he have me feeling so secure, I might need a little bit more time just to make sure. Because I get married a lot, and it's a shame, but I can't keep on doing that, and I plan on being married forever the next time. Beautifully Hill said, "I feel that too, Gabba. It ain't you, and that's why they do what they do." Right now, I believe that. Beautifully Hill said, "Cassie, I ain't playing with these men, just like they don't have to play with me. I know what I want, and I'm not waiting for you to decide what you want. I just assume I'm not her." Okay, Terry said, "Alex, it's funny because people don't want things until someone else gets it. That can be sometimes too. That make them sometimes that can make you realize what you gave up because you wasn't in the stage of trying to be serious, and you're like, wait, I didn't mean for you to go let somebody else have you. Maybe I am ready to straighten up. Maybe I gotta look at this and see what my options are, and to see that try to figure out, is it what I'm doing right now, is that worth losing you? I do think people will
Sometimes,
stop.
sometimes, sometimes that can be like a pride thing too. Like
Yeah,
some people, like I ain't gonna lie, like when me and my baby mama first split up like some years ago, like the first breakup we went through, I knew she wasn't the one for me. Like
yeah,
I knew all this stuff here, but it was just like it was a pride thing I had on. Like man, I need to get my girl back. Like bro,
yeah,
like you
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
You ain't gonna
Like
have
man,
my
I'm gonna
go
get my
right.
girl back. And
Yeah.
then like when I got her back, I was like after
No,
two
you ain't gonna
kids,
be no good.
after two more kids, I'm like God damn, girl, like I now I put a stamp on it. Like I know this shit ain't go. You know
Right,
what you
right,
feel me?
right.
So it
Exactly.
be a pride thing sometimes. Like it don't even be like, oh, this my love of my life, my soulmate. You just know that person ain't for you, and you just
Right.
still be wanting that person, like
Just trying to
just
have
just
some kind
cause
of
of pride. Like you know what
like
I'm saying?
control, trying to control something.
Right, being like controlling too, like just trying to be like, yeah, let me get my woman back type. Like
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
looking at you like you done lost your girl and
Right.
everything else. Like man, nah, bro. Sometimes the best thing to do is to like just let it go, man. Like especially when
Absolutely.
you know it ain't right for you. Like just let it go.
Yes. Abrielle said, I love a praying, God fearing man. Abrielle, you girl, that's a whole different type of relationship. It ain't for anybody who is God fearing, when you can get that, that's just a different type of relationship. It really is. Hi Jay Twan, thanks for coming in. So what's good? Thanks for coming to the chat. Thanks for coming. It's Gabby's World. Like it. I hope that you subscribe. Let me see. Alex said, I like that answer. Let me see. Gabrielle said, if he's not praying, how can he lead? Girl, I had to tell my first husband that when he started telling me something about he's supposed to be the leader. And I'm looking like, boy, you cannot lead me nowhere with that. What was that? Old English 40-ounce bottle you keep picking up. You better lead me into the water. You have to be a man that can lead somebody for somebody to want to follow you. Because I'm all for letting a man lead, but not when I think you're ready to push. I'm gonna be falling off a cliff if I take another step with you. Let me see. Sometimes it's not the case. Some of them are just thoughts. I can't stand a cheap man because just be single. Right. Terry said temptation is real. I know that for a fact. You got to ask God for his strength to help us to yield and not to be tempted. Right, Terry? I know that's right. Alex said, is the daily task, wait, is the daily task is basically what he said, and you got to work at it daily. Maybe she said it's a daily task, and you basically got to work at it daily. I think you got to work at it daily. I feel like can't nobody make you cheat. A person cheats because they want to. Absolutely, I do believe that, but I think that that's the falsehood that they take outside of the relationship as a temporary fix. They shouldn't be doing it, but they feel like that's going to make them better, and then that's the underlying issue. But I do think sometimes if they go home and try to like figure out what they need to be doing, they won't be having that mindset to go out to the bar that night and to be on bull. I think that sometimes that is what opens up the door for it. I think. Hey, Edwin, thanks for coming into the chat. With 18 kids, right. Edwin said I got 18 kids, my grandkids. Let me see. I believe in love at first sight too. Yes, I do. Tanya said, and I believe then you were not my blessing. If things don't work out, absolutely. You can love people, let them go if they come back. They're meant to be sometimes. That happens. Alex said, these days people move too fast for me. I like to build friendships first. Yes, not saying something's wrong with it, but it's just me. I think it's a little bit of me too. Edwin said, you over get your mama, you over here too? Yes. Edwin said, I'm single with no kids yet. I look for a woman that thinks outside the box. That's a real man. Okay, I know that's right, Edwin. Terry said, I can tell you one thing. My father told me, he said, don't no man want to buy the cow if they give it away, if they give it milk away for free. I heard that before.
Yeah,
I
that's
heard that
real.
before.
Yeah, I did too.
Let me see. So St. Louis said, she said, that's my story. I grew up seeing what I didn't want to do or who I didn't want to be. That's easy to say at your age, but when you're young, you don't think like that. Absolutely. You have to learn through some stuff. I think, hold on, let me say. She said, and when you're young, you have potential. When you're grown, you need to have your shit together. And I believe that because what was she saying? She said that's easy to say at your age. Oh yeah, I believe that. I always say that every relationship you have, that's why I don't regret none of my relationships because I think they all formed me to be the person that I am today. Everybody you meet, of course, is not going to be who you're going to end up with, but you still probably 9 times out of 10 took some type of lesson, be it good or bad. You learned a lesson that took you to be the man or woman you are for the next relationship.
But you can't. Hey, let's get deeper on that one right there though.
Okay.
So you can't just like I ain't gonna say you can't, but you don't wanna move into the next relationship though, not giving this person here a fair chance because of some stuff that happened to you with another person though.
Absolutely. I always tell people, I don't care what people try. If I'm with somebody, they start trying to tell me about what kind of cheater they used to be with somebody else. I don't never care about nothing like that. Everybody is the individual. And I don't think that nobody is going to go around treating every female the same or every man the same. A man can be this to that person and somebody totally different to somebody else. And I'm just saying you build on that. So if you're in a relationship, it could have something good. You like, I really like this about this moment. We didn't work out, but that's a characteristic I liked in that relationship. I want to look for that in another relationship because that really made me feel good. Or you might be saying this person did that, and that's what I gotta. When I see that sign for that, I gotta know that that's a red flag. Get out of there. But I think in some kind of way, your relationships help build you. It helps you to know we're not born knowing how to be in a relationship. So a lot of times, if you met somebody in your younger years or whatever, they helped you to know what works for you in a relationship.
Right.
You know. Let me see. Abriel said unhealed. Hey, Carla. Abriel said unhealed trauma. Okay. Edwin said I like to speak line too. Put me on. Okay. Edwin said he want to come up here. Let me see. Let me drop the link again. He said he like to speak live too. Okay, there you go, Edwin. Let me take one of them out because the one that you don't have to go on is I'll delete that one. Okay, so let me see what they said. Yes, so say Lewis. Hey, Candy, thanks for coming over here. Yes, okay, let me see what else. Okay, so we talked about the social media. What do you think about the social media? Do you think that social media really can have that big of an impact on what a man decides to do as a man? Like, do you think there are? Do you talk to other men that really try to keep up with social media to uh, help characterize them as being a man? You come across that?
Like, hell nah. Like, I don't think so. Like, nah, I don't. I don't think social media like. Cause you got people who be putting on for this, like we just said earlier. Like, you can get on here and be whoever the hell you want to be.
Yeah,
Like, you can get on here and put on for the world. Like nobody don't. That shit don't. It don't define like who you are just by social media or whatever. I don't believe if I don't know you for real. Like, sometimes like you and I don't get a good vibe from you or whatever. Like, you can be just putting on social media. Like, anybody can be whoever
yeah.
they want to be on here. Like, for real.
Do anybody in the chat? Do y'all think that women do that a lot? Do y'all put one in the
Yeah.
chat? If y'all think
Yeah.
women do, I think more women do that than men.
It be women out there who you will see them walking their dog, or they might be dog shit. It ain't even they dog, and
Right?
they ain't got no couch in the living room.
Ooh,
Like, they invite you over there to Netflix and chill, and you watching it on the iPhone, and you like, bro,
ooh,
like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like women to put on the most on your ass. Like women to do it,
ooh.
but it's some dudes that do it too. It
Yeah,
go
yeah.
it go it go both ways. Like, for real.
Man. Hey, Father Fred. And Brielle said both men and women. And so St. Louis said right, raw. Exactly. But I still think that women do that more. Like, I don't think that, I know it might be some men out here that, and I think both will do it, but them women, they are going to, because by the time they finish creating that filter, putting all that stuff, you don't even know who you're dealing with in the beginning. Like,
Right.
by the time you get,
Filters. It be
I
them
always,
filters. Like, yo.
I sympathize with y'all about those filters. Turol, what's your opinion about filters and to the degree of filtering? What you think? Do you think it's a medium where it's okay? Or do you think it's going too far? Like when they start filtering like the whole entire body? What you thinking about the filters from a male's point of view about the filters? Because it's a degree.
I
It's levels to the filters.
man, I hate filters, like, for real. Like, I don't like filters because, like, filters is like it get people comfortable with their insecurities. You know what I'm saying? It get you
Uh-huh.
it get you like so comfortable with your. You can cover up all your insecurities. Like, you can do whatever. Like, it's not you for real. Like, that's not you.
Right, right.
Be you. Always, this what I tell women too. Like, if you want to find your real husband, like, right, like, I always tell women, like, you will find your real true husband by just going outside and just be you. Go out in
Yeah.
your natural,
Mm-hmm.
like go out in your natural. Go out
Mm-hmm.
there, just be you, and you will find your true love, because he gonna accept you for who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Like he gonna see you for who you are and fall in love with you.
And then,
Not no makeup, not no filters, not no eyelashes,
yeah,
none of that. This man
yeah.
gonna fall in love with you, like, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, I don't know. I tell my
Yeah.
wife all the time when she be like, man, I look a hot mess, and she got her little two braids going in her head, like, on the side.
And
I
you be
be
like,
like,
girl, you
girl, you
cute.
be like, man, what the hell? Like, hey, look, girl, like, you
Yeah,
it right now. Like, I
right.
like you, like, I love
I
you
hear
like
men
this,
say that
girl.
all the time
Like,
too.
quit
I
playing. Like, I be
never,
like, is you serious? Like, stop
yeah,
playing.
right.
Man,
I
look
hear
here.
men saying that all the time. I do think it's some men out here that's kind of vague, and that's what they look for, and that's what they kind of require. I'm not saying that all men think like that, but I think it's a good majority of men who don't have to have that. Even if y'all get together and you feel like afterwards, but I always think, what do men feel about that for the initial part of a relationship? Like, are y'all cool with that initially, and then have to find out the person you thought was that person? You gotta like kind of meet a new person because it's not
Man,
them.
I tell a woman, look here, you got some nerves to pull up here. Hey, you got some nerve. This now I give we all saw the movie Friday, right?
Yeah.
When she pulled she sounded like Janet Jackson and pulled up looking like Freddie Jackson. Hey, check it out. We give y'all the bit. Social media wasn't around back then. The filters
Yeah.
wasn't around. So we'll take the voice and be like, man, boy, she sound
Right
good on
on
the
the
phone.
phone.
You
Right, right,
feel me?
right.
Like, hey. Then baby pull up, you be like, damn, girl, what's up? Hey. But like with no filters, I'm looking at you. You not fooling me with no voice.
Yeah.
Or none of that shit. You ain't sounding cute on the phone. You looking cute right here.
Yeah.
All that there. Then you pull up and you just
Yeah.
like, oh, like that. Like, who are you? Who you is? Who you is? Where you came from?
Right, right.
Who you came over here to see? Hey,
Turo, Turo ain't here. He gone. He just left.
to who?
Right.
Hey, man, hey, man, that man gave you the wrong address, all that. I don't know, man. Like,
Yeah.
but you got some nerves,
Yeah.
like how could you even like that's why I say it get you too comfortable out here, like with your it get people too comfortable with their insecurities, man.
Right, right. Because
And they just
my nephew just be
people need
downright
to
mad. You didn't show up,
right.
stuff. They see you in that store. He gets so mad, call me and be like, "This person I've been following, I just see there at the grocery store. This girl, they be mad about that. They looking like, why did you fool me? Like they take that to they offended by that kind of stuff nowadays." And Brielle said her boyfriend gets that all the time, that people drive Mercedes Benz and got empty apartments, but they drive a Mercedes Benz. I agree. I agree on both. Abriel said, "Oh, now I agree about the filters and the body." Terry said, "It's too much with the filters, just fake." Abriel said, "That's why I hardly use them, because I'm not about to be using filters every single time." Yes, the filter game has went too far. Alex said, "I like to see people in their natural state." I'm trying to get on. I don't know. I dropped the link, Edwin. I don't know. You're not
He say, "Do you
backstage.
sign up? Do you sign up for StreamYard? You gotta sign in with your email, bro. Whatever email you use for your YouTube account, sign in with that, and it'll let you come up."
Beauty Hill said, "I have met men that I ended up dating not looking my best. Then when I get dressed, they be like, bro, you don't see me?" Right. The thing about it is that like that's my whole thing. Like, what if you meet somebody and then you have makeup on and everything else while you're out? Okay, they are gonna see that. That could be what they're attracted to. But if that's me, quickly, I want to FaceTime you the next day, like not with nothing on. Because don't be thinking I'm getting ready to be walking around here trying to make my face up every day and do all that, because I don't do that every day. And so
And
therefore
that's
you have to get to know me, because don't be thinking I went to somebody's birthday party, I could have got my makeup done. I'm not that person.
and that's when he should tell you, "Girl, I knew you was prettier without that shit on your face."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's when he
Yeah.
should have told you something like that. "Girl, I knew you had all that beauty up under there. Why you cover it up, man?"
Right.
You know what I'm
Something.
saying? If he ain't talking like that, hey, keep it pushing, like
Right.
for real,
Exactly. Alex
for real.
said, not the two braids. He said, "Yep, the two braids, cute,
Yeah,
real
man,
cute."
two braids, bro. Yeah, wifey, she know how to throw two of them things in there. Then she'll throw her little lace on top of that thing, and it just be But when she come to bed, she'll have the two braids on the side, like you
Right.
feel
And
me?
that's what you've been waiting for all day.
Yeah, yeah. I want to
Alex,
see them
I don't know
braids.
what to tell Edwin. Edwin, I think if you don't have StreamYard, you won't be able to come up. You gotta have StreamYard. You gotta download StreamYard, I think. Okay, let me see. Talking over, Angela said, "My natural is in my natural is my definition of my confidence and strength. If I were the type to have so much falseness on, I would have what let me see, on so much falseness on would have me insecure as heck because that's not my inner being. Everything natural for me. Yeah, I think that I have
Right,
more anxiety
man,
about
for
trying to keep
real.
that up. Like they can't pop up on you. They can't just be calling you anytime. And I ain't got time for all of that. Like you have to see me in my natural. If you don't like it, I just understand that everybody ain't for everybody. And then okay, we go from there. But don't be thinking nothing up here for me because that's not gonna be there all the time. So don't get attracted to that. Have that as a treat if you think it look a little better, whatever you think in your mind, but it's not what I'm gonna be, and I don't care about that. I can't be caring about nothing like that all the time. So St. Louis said, right, got my special occasions, a beat face. Yeah, it's fine. But I when you go to Walmart, yeah, like on my birthdays, I gotta get a makeup artist. Okay, on my birthday, I want this. But they ain't gonna be my everyday. I'm gonna do that maybe once, maybe twice a year, and I'm done with that. Beautiful Hill said, I love when I meet people at the gym because that's when I'm in my rawest. Exactly. I can right, Ty. You can't get no more raw than that. Exactly. I'm not doing it. Gabrielle said, no, I'm not doing it on no day because I don't even know how to do makeup. Right. Laura Ellis said, Grandma's World, set up the link. Oh wait, set the link. Okay, I'll put it in there again. Alex said my best friend good at it. She be like, that's not her. I'd be so sad. Oh, let me see. Let me try to drop the
Yeah,
link. But
no.
yeah, because that filter thing is I don't know. I just get I don't mind when people use filters. Sometimes I might use like Snapchat or something. I don't mind what other people do heavy features. I just know some people that literally will create a whole body. You'll start. They got the apps that you can create a whole body. So now you altered your face, you altered your hair, you altered your body. Why do you think that somebody will know how to get to you? Like, how do they know how to get to you? Because you altered all this stuff. Like they don't know you yet. Now when they
And
meet
then
you, they gotta
they,
get to
hey,
know
and
you.
then they walk into the bar to come meet you on the first date and be like, how would they know? They won't know it's not me. Like, how would they know? You remember that little thing? They wouldn't know. How
Right.
would they know?
They
Like,
won't know.
yeah, we know. And
They
then
won't know.
don't let his homeboys be around. 'Cause he done showed them the picture of your butt
Oh yeah.
too. And they gonna be like, everybody gonna be like, oh Lord, boy, you gonna get it. Your feelings gonna be so hurt.
Right.
Like,
And I know
don't do that.
And I do know people do it. Like my daughter is an eyelash queen. Them eyelashes go fly away. They go do all. She hate my locks. She can't stand on locks. So she just got a way that she wants to look. So I respect people who want to do it. It's just that I know for me and the way my life set up, I don't do a lot of that. On occasion, I will do it because I don't want nobody getting used to that. Like don't get used to it. I'm not going. I might put my makeup on sometimes to come live. But then sometimes I don't because I don't want nobody getting used to that because I'm gonna be looking like whatever some days, and then some days I might put a little bit more effort if I'm going somewhere and I go live before I do it like that. But I had no intention of coming on here making nobody think that I look no specific kind of way because I just ain't gonna do it. Let me see. Abriel said, "Ask your guests how do they feel about the girls with fake images, like basically not who they say they are." What you
What you
think?
mean by that? Like, what you mean by that? Like,
Ask your guest, how does he feel about the girls with fake image, like basically not who they say they are, like an image based on what, like a physical image, embryo, or like a image of
yeah.
saying they somebody they really not, or got something going on that they really don't. Like, explain that. Alex said, "My best friend is good at it." She'd be like, "Oh, okay, got that. Okay, let me go here." I
I'm
remember I
trying to see
got
how she's saying
yeah,
it.
community link. I don't know. Let me see. So say Lewis said, it's when you look totally different. Yeah, with the makeup, where you because you can like do some stuff to enhance, but you'll still look like that person. But because literally, I've seen some stuff on like videos where makeup artists can literally. My face might be too fat, but they can take my face and make it look like Beyonce because it's art, and they can create that on any face. You can give them any face, and they can create a Beyonce face. I couldn't believe it. I was like, just from makeup, they can do that. They can take any face that you want to look like, and they can create that. They can take my face and put it on somebody else because it's art. So that's what I'm saying. When you got to totally become somebody different and not just enhance the features you might want to enhance or whatever, because you want to, look a certain way when you go out. You want yourself kept up, but to look like a whole different person, that's kind of scary. That you feel like you got to look like a whole different person just to be able to step out. Let me
Oh,
see.
she said like when you meet them and they act like they have it all together and they actually don't.
Okay.
That mean they finesse you, like they just I don't know, like like I'm gonna look at it like a finesse thing. Like why
Yeah,
would you acting like you got it all together and you don't, like for real, like you that means some people don't be ready for dating and stuff like that. Then
yeah.
like you ain't ready to date unless you like, you know what I'm saying?
Is that
And
a
if
turn
you
off? Is that a
and
turn off for you?
if you are, just keep it real. Like if you down right now, but you meet somebody you like, just keep it real. Be like, hey man, I ain't where I want to be right now, but like I'm on my way there. Like I'm not just
Yeah,
sitting here not trying and like you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. Because anybody
Yeah,
can be anywhere.
I
Yeah,
might can't take you out to these fancy places and stuff like that. But
yeah.
like with me though, I never been like I my best dates. Any woman that ever been on a date with me, they'll tell you. And I'm guaranteeing you, cause I done asked them, like
Yeah.
the best dates that I ever took them on. It be them ones that be free.
Free,
It be
yep,
them ones that just be like we just
yep.
be vibing, like
Uh-huh.
we just be chilling, like you know what I'm saying, like it.
Exactly.
And those be the best dates because that's when you go take somebody somewhere where like you being yourself, you giving that person your full attention,
Full attention. Not no
like
console with the bed.
right.
Not out where you can't hear. Not the movies where you can't
Right.
talk.
Where we
Right.
distracted by people walking around. We gotta watch, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just me and you and we just holding hands, sitting on the beach or walking down the you know what I'm saying? Late night
Uh-huh.
scrolling down the beach, just us out here, us and these
Right.
stars and this all this water.
Right.
You know what I'm
Exactly. You
saying?
gotta pay attention
So
to each other. You gotta
yeah.
hold a conversation. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
Them
do
be the
that.
best dates, like right there. Like it ain't gotta be like where we going and how much money we finna spend and
Right.
all that there. Like them best dates come when it's just like you and that person right there. So
Mhm.
like and it's hard for somebody to hide who they truly are when it's just y'all two right there.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying? They gonna
Yeah.
move different. Something gonna show. You
Right,
know what I'm
right.
saying? Yeah.
Abrielle says she know a lot of females like that. They're one person online and sleeping on somebody's couch. But they a whole different person online. She said they get all here with the makeup, dressed up, and partied every weekend, but their priorities are messed up. Yes, those are the. She said she agreed. Those are the best dates. I love cheap ice cream on the car date. I know that's right, Abrielle. Let's see.
Facts. Nah, them be the best. Yeah, I cheap
Yeah,
ice cream and them carne. Facts.
absolutely. Angela said, I've been, she said, I watch so many tubers in wigs and their boyfriends have never seen their real hair. Wow. It's most biracial women. I had a friend married to a Spanish guy and he could not turn on the light or come in till, I think she's trying to say till dark. What? She said hair was done. She was so insecure without her wigs, sew-ins or face fronts. Oh, I'm sorry, lace fronts or lace fronts. He would say, "I love you for you and not your hair and makeup." They got to be a lot of stress on her. They got to be stressed on anybody to have to continue to keep up a facade. What if she marry him? If she married to him, what you gonna do?
What
What
the
you
hell she said?
that the she is someone that keep their hair makeup done at all times. Like the man can't come in there until like it's dark.
Oh hell no. He hold on. He can't come in the room
I
till
think
after it's dark.
she said, yeah, she said I have a friend. Oh, married. He's married to a Spanish guy, and he could not turn on the lights or come in till I think she said it's dark. I never heard it like that. I never heard it like
Man, look
that.
here. Man, look here. That's I don't know. How y'all got married? Like when did it start? Did that start before marriage or after marriage? Like
Yeah. Well, she never seen. I think
that's the
she said
question I wanna see here. Like
let me see. Let me see. I think she said hair was done. She was so insecure without her wig, sew-ins, or lace fronts. He would say, "I love you for not your hair and makeup." Talking up, did he ever see her? I'm sorry, biracial relationships I'm in. Okay, so I guess he's a maybe he's a white guy. Angela, has he ever seen her without the makeup? Because like I want to know.
she
Abrielle
can't
said,
have makeup on all 24/7 and like all day. Like she just can't have makeup on like every second of the day.
"Well, they said that he can't come in the room till it's dark, so maybe that's when she take it off."
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Angela, you're gonna have to give us more details on that because I gotta
Yeah,
know.
for real. You gotta come up here and talk about that one or
Yeah,
something.
or something, Angela,
Hit
because
hit the
I
damn
want to
link.
see how that works.
I wanna know like Joe right now.
Right. Abrielle said her and her boyfriend still do the car dates with ice cream. So St. Louis said, Abrielle, you can edit a lot now. Nowadays, people can edit that they're on vacation and everything. Abrielle said, "Oh Lord." So St. Louis, now that's too far, girl. Let me see. Edward said, "I think I need to download." Yeah, you got to download StreamYard. You got to download it. So St. Louis said you can edit a lot of fakeness on social media. I had an aunt like that. She said. Abrielle said, so St. Louis, I've seen girls make their stomach flatter and stuff like that. I don't have time for. Oh yeah, I've seen people put a whole behind on, stomach gold, all the things that they want to do. You can make a whole body now. You can make a whole body. Drop the link. Okay,
What
wait a
the
minute. Angela said,
hell?
okay, Angela, I think you gotta come. I wonder, can I drop the let me see if I can drop the link and you is Gamma's world though. Just I don't know if you'll be able to drop the link, come up on get your big ass up or not. Cause I'm not, I don't know. I have let me try to come up on get your big ass, see if it works. If it don't, then come to it's Gamma's world. It might work for both of them. Let's see how it works. I learned about how it works. There we go. You got both of them to choose from, I think.
She said they gonna see this fupa. What the fuck?
They gonna see this fool. Everyone said they gonna see this fool.
Yeah, no.
I know that's right. Let me see.
Yeah, that was funny.
No problem. Angela, tell me you dyslexic. Excuse your spelling. Girl, it'd be so funny. I'd be over here moderating for people. And first of all, half the words I gotta go, I'm typing it all out. Then I'd be like, dang, 5, 6 words spelled wrong. Put it all back. Then I type too fast, press it, and be like, dang, I still spelled it wrong. So I gotta remove it, girl. I'm always moving too fast. Everybody else said, I wish my stomach was flat, but I'm not going to do all that. Right, of course. Most people won't.
Man, look here. Imagine that though, like your husband coming in the house and saying like, man, I can't come. Turn the light off so I can go walk past and you go take me a shower real quick.
Right,
Like,
right,
yeah,
right.
that's crazy, man.
That's
Like, man,
different.
look here.
Angela, come up here because we need to know that. We gonna freaking, we gonna freaking close out on that because I just want to know
Was
that.
that her or her friend? Like,
She said her friend.
oh, all right.
Yep, she said her friend is in a biracial relationship, and I'm just assuming that he's maybe a white guy. She's a black person. She's a black female that's like not wanting him to see whatever it is. That's sad to live like that, though. I could not imagine.
I
I
gotta
could not
say something,
imagine.
man. No, I bet, man. Look here. I can say this. I can say y'all know I'm too raw, uncut, like for real. But I bet he ain't need no makeup on that ass when he was hitting it from the back and all that. There, like I
Right,
bet he ain't. He like that black
right,
girl at the end, like you feel me? He
right.
love that black girl at the end, but you want to cover up hair and makeup and all, man. Come on, bro.
Exactly. Wait. She fell down. Let me put it back on there. I wonder did she come up on It's Gamma's World or Get Your Big Ass Up? I wonder. Oh wait, she back again. Hey Angela.
Hey, can you
Which
hear
one?
me?
Yes, I can. Which one did you come up on? Did you come up on Get Your Big Ass Up or It's Gamma's World?
Let me look in the chat. Will it let me? Let's see comments.
I just want to know if both of them will work.
Um, to get your
Oh,
big.
good. Okay, it'll work. Either one. Okay, great. I could have left it up there. Then. Okay, explain to us how that works.
Yeah, cause we
Okay,
want to know, man. How you doing, too?
I'm doing good. How are you, Ro?
I'm doing good.
Okay, so but two different scenarios. The first scenario, this is a lady I used to work with about 20 years ago, and new to the company, we became real good friends. She was having a baby, so I went to a shower. Then after that, a baby shower at her house, and then after that, we kind of hung out here and there. And I remember her one time coming out of the house, and she had a scarf on,
Mm-hmm.
because she always wore big. I don't even remember how they even did the wigs or sew-ins or lace fronts 20 years ago because I'm
Yeah,
really not familiar with all of that.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm in here trying to do my hair before Ricky comes home. I said, okay. She said, girl, he had never seen my head in the natural. And she said, he never will. I said, how are you getting around that? Well, if I'm in my room and he comes home from running the errands or something, I was like, don't come in the room. Don't come in the room. Or don't you turn the
Right.
light on And so, he's like, this is ridiculous. I think her name was Ava. And she's
Yeah.
like, this is ridiculous, Ava. I love you. I ain't concerned about your hair. And she was dark
Oh, so it was the
skinned.
other way around that I was thinking in. I thought he wanted her like that, like,
No, 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 no,
but it was
no,
her.
her. No, her.
Okay,
She
so
was,
what did she do? She went to bed with the makeup on?
no, it wasn't about the makeup. I
Just the
think it
hair.
was the makeup. It was about the hair. Then, and her being, a black person, him being a Puerto Rican person, she had nappy short hair, and she was ashamed of it. So their whole time dating, the time they got married, they moved in, and he had never seen her hair in the raw because she said that she tried to do her hair when he was at work. And when
Yeah.
she wasn't finished with it, he couldn't come in the room, because I guess you had stuff laid out between the bathroom, between the bed. So he couldn't come in the room until she was completely done. Or if he had to come in and get something, she would go in the bathroom because they had a 1 bedroom apartment and he couldn't
Wow.
turn on the light.
Wow.
And I would have been so curious, boy. We would have been, hey, that was 20 years ago.
Right.
I'd have been,
Yeah.
hey, baby, let's go, hey, baby, let's dance. I don't know how to dance like that, right? But I'm a dancer. Like I like to turn the
Yeah.
music on in the room and like
Yeah.
and
Right.
get my dance on. So I'd have been in
Right.
there, you know what I would have turned on before I snatched that wig off, boy.
Turn
Hey,
on the light.
y'all know what song I'd have been playing? I'm curious to know what's on your mind. I
Right.
wanna know. I want to know what's on that mind right there,
Right.
girl. I'm finna snatch that wig off, girl. Like you gonna be mad,
Right.
all that there, but you ain't finna be. I'm curious now. I just want to know why you. I gotta know, like Joe, man. I want to see this, like you
I just
feel me?
wonder what I feel more. I feel. I feel bad for the husband, but I really feel bad for her for feeling that way. The way she had to feel about
Yeah,
herself.
yeah. I
Yeah.
don't I don't know her background story. Like we worked for together for a few
Yeah.
years and then I think I moved or went to another job. So, it kind of like dropped off. But yeah, and she pretty much was the one that had all the rules. He was a sweet, humble guy. So
Wow.
whatever
I
she
didn't even think
said,
about that.
she did. He did. He wanted to keep her happy, make her happy. I know she had
Yeah.
come from a worse relationship. I do remember that. So
Wow.
he probably thought that he was part of her healing. That
Yeah.
in that sense. But
Well, hopefully, 20 years ago, I hope she eventually came out of that. And Brielle said, so St. Louis, she could have let that man see those nappy roots. Yeah, like what can you do about it? Like that's what you are. And he
I
probably, I bet
know.
you he didn't have a problem with it. It was probably more what she felt about herself than him at all.
Yeah, I mean, she wore back then. I don't even think they had like the straight, really silky. It was more of a bush wavy, dry look. But that's
Right.
just,
Yeah.
and it was extremely boofy and had and it was long. And she always would wear this headband around that
Yeah.
hair. But the
Wow.
other scenario is it's been several, I would say maybe five
Uh-huh.
YouTubers that I have watched throughout the years since 2009. And these all are dealing with, again, interracial relationships. And they're
Wow.
always in a weave or, a wig or however you say it. But
Right.
um,
That's
it was
crazy,
a
though, man.
reveal. It was revealed on one particular video. I don't even think they're together anymore. She was from Africa and he was from Australia, I think. Blonde, tall, buff with the surfer hair, the
Yeah.
long surfer hair. So she looked good in the weave, but one day she said, I'm going to do a reveal. It's time to take out my hair. He's been wanting to see it, but she took her wig off on camera, and he just was like, because he had never seen it, and he was like, and I guess it was, I remember it was in cornrows, so
Yeah.
he was just touchy feely. He was like, oh my gosh, the texture. The little waves, I love it. And she was sitting there squinching like she was butt naked in front of the world.
Right.
But he whatever whatever illusion she had in her head that would have been perception that she wouldn't still be beautiful to him was
Right.
just the opposite. And a lot of people I remember commenting on it. So over time, she started wearing her natural hair, and then
Okay.
she started allowing him to help her, put things on. But
Well,
yeah,
good.
those were two that just had me feeling bad. Like, wow, do you have to be that, feel that
Right.
way?
Yeah, that's sad. That there is like sad. I mean, that had to be hard to live in that. I could imagine. I cannot imagine. Everyone said, "Child, snatch your wig on quick in front of Cliff." Like what? Right? Like what? Exactly. Everyone said, "I wish he would say something about my Cleo braids under my wig." So I
Right.
said, "Listen, everyone, that's the first thing off. Then the bra."
But we have to realize time frames back then is totally different than how things are now. Back then, it's like you only had limitations on the wigs, where
Mm-hmm.
you could get them. It wasn't like you go to the salon and get all these different styles, and all of the beauty supplies places had all this hair length and that.
Yeah.
I don't think so, but it was more of a faux pas back then. Like uh,
Yeah.
I can't show my kinky hair. It was like I need to show that I
Right.
have a
Right.
white side to me.
Right, exactly. Like maybe even being with him could be an insecurity what she had for herself, and she was thinking that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm That
Kind of
that
said,
he
as
could
long
be
as
with
that
a
man loves
beautiful
you and
white
treats you
girl.
good, there's nothing to worry about. She said.
And that's why I text. I've been natural. I used to do perms, but I mean relaxers. I was just relaxers. But when my ex-husband and I split, and that money won't on the chest anymore for me to go to get my hair done every two
Mhm.
weeks, and getting a divorce, I went to braids.
Yeah.
So I have worn braids, but I have not ever had anything else. And I've just always been comfortable in my natural.
Yeah.
I've been natural for 16 years now. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't have a bad texture of hair, but I still got to tend to it and do it right, or
Yeah.
it will act crazy on me. And I've just
Hmm.
never been into makeup. My mom was into fashion fair. She's a
Hmm.
little lighter than me back
Hmm.
in, the 80s or whatever, and that was her thing. And I didn't like makeup, but
Yeah. Everybody
during
did that.
the pictures, graduation and senior, she'd always make me put it on. And I was at school one day with my other BFFs, and two of them was very light skinned. Light skin back then um, was where you look, everybody say a banana. See, I was born 1968, so I'm way older than a lot of people in here. But
Hmm.
we were sitting outside waiting for the bell to ring for us to go to class. And my light skinned friend drove up. It
Hmm.
was a senior year. And as she stood we were in a spot where the sun was coming out more.
Hmm.
When I looked at her whole face was orange and her neck was yellow. And
Put it on that makeup.
I couldn't unsee it. I couldn't unsee it. And I was like,
Yeah.
I don't want to look that way in any chocolate, but it just didn't feel comfortable for
Right, right.
me.
Abrielle said, "Right, so St. Louis." I took off. She took off her wig in the car. Cliff said, "Is that your wig on the dashboard?" She said, yeah. Is it? Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, it is. It is my wig." She said she'll pull it off in the car. Lord, yes. Well, if it's anybody in the chat, because I always think that when we have conversations, it can be somebody in the chat. If it's somebody in the chat that feels like they can't let anybody, I mean, it don't even have to be a significant other, that you are wearing like wigs or anything like that for the reason of feeling bad about yourself. Not that you wear it, then that's the thing. If you just wear it, that's fine. But if you wear it for insecurities, to hide insecurities or to feel better about yourself, try to find a way where you won't have to feel like that. Like do a big reveal, let it go, and then let that be it. But if you're doing it because you like it better, that's a whole different thing. But hopefully nobody is doing it just for the sake of having an insecurity about it. I don't like that feeling that people are doing it for that reason. That's
Yeah.
the hey, love you, Tracy Anderson. Yes. But we didn't keep Too Raw on here for 2 hours. He said, I'm coming to stop by here for a minute. He said he would spend the night over here with us, y'all. He didn't say that. So I'm going to go ahead and let him go. And Angela, thanks so much for coming up. Again, I appreciate you when you come up. And we're going to get ready to end this live. Y'all know I will talk until hours and hours and hours.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I really got to get a hold on that. But I remember I said I told you I won't go live about that no more. Something happens when I get on here. I just get the run of my mouth, and it's like a never-ending story. I'm sorry. But thank you so much, Tural, for coming up here. You gave us a lot of good insight, like I knew you would. I already knew you would. A lot of the insight you gave, I've already heard you say it on your page. So thanks for sharing that with this audience over here. I'm sure they appreciate all of the questions that you answered. We appreciate you. And y'all make sure.
Y'all for having me, man. I appreciate y'all for real.
Yes, let me go ahead. I need to drop your channel. I don't know if Saret, are you still in here? I don't even know if Saret is still in here, but before you get off of here, let me just go ahead and grab where are you at? Grab your channel to there you go. Grab your link so that if y'all not already subscribed to Too Raw, I think a lot of the people in here are subscribed to you. But if y'all are not already subscribed, can y'all please just go over there and support his channel? He lost another page, it sounds like, so he tried to rebuild another one. So dang, it's not even let me see if it let me do it. Oh, what phone am I on? This one. If you're not, I can do it on Get Your Big Ass Up. I'm gonna drop it in both platforms on Get Your Big Ass Up and it's Gamma's World. So if y'all could please just go ahead and subscribe to his channel so we can help him out if we can. If you're not already subscribed, even though, like I said, I think everybody is. But if you're not, and if you can tell somebody, if you can share it with other men, other women, it don't matter because his page is very diverse between the two. Like, go over there and check out Man. He got his dog that he said to go drop some content on. I'm telling you, too. I was trying to tell you that in the chat last time. I'm telling you, people go crazy about pants. And if they can see your niche with him being in the truck with you, those people be looking for it every day. And it could be anything. You can just let them eat with you, take that 30-second short, those subscribers will come. Anything. You can do it with you walking them out of the truck, him sitting on the seat. It could be 30 seconds. Them people gonna come for those pets, I'm telling you. They always do it for my dog, all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him on there. Like he got his own little personality too. Like so,
yeah,
he'll do good. Like for real, and everybody love him everywhere we go. He done made so many friends on his
really?
road. Yeah, I went in Wendy's to get something to eat. The lady had bought him a damn five-piece nugget.
Are you serious?
The lady that worked there, she was like, "Oh my God!" She was like, "Do we eat nuggets?" I said, "I'm sure you will." Like,
yeah, right.
And she gave him a whole 5-piece.
That is too cute. He is so cute. He looked like he got a little personality. He looks so unbothered.
Yeah,
okay, I dropped it in there, y'all, on both platforms. So I appreciate if anybody's in here, and if y'all have not already subscribed to him, y'all please go. That was really nice of him to come over and grace our panel and give us that insight. So y'all do that for me. Let me see. Yes, they do. Abriel said he can build his channel fast with a pet. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell him. The pets is going to bring. And the thing about it, he's a trucker, Abriel. And people would love to see, they like trucker lives, to watch him and watch that. He's a puppy. He's only 4 months old. So they would love to watch him kind of like grow up on the channel. Like, they love that. My dog Lexi has a TikTok page. And she get good views over there on the TikTok page. And I don't do it from where she is now. I went all the way back for the year. She's 4 years old. And I went back from when she was a puppy. And so right now she only on like her first month over there where I got all the content from what I had and I've just been dropping it. And she get pretty good views for it to be a new channel. It's only been a couple months old and her average view is between like 600 and 1,000.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, I got a TikTok already too, so I got a TikTok too, so yeah. I'll go over there. I'm gonna put them on there though.
Yes.
But I appreciate y'all though, for real. I appreciate y'all having me up here, man, for real.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all thinking about me, so that's what's up is love. Anytime y'all need me, I'm here, like for real. Y'all need I'll put my cape on and come fly over here.
That's right. And then you got to work on your watch hours too. So if you ever come over here, we could do a go live together and not on StreamYard, but go do a go live together, because I heard when you do that on YouTube, straight YouTube, I send you a link. You click on that link and then you get the watch hours at the same time too.
Oh, Okay, 10-4.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, and then if you want to download this video, I don't mind either. If you want to download this whole video and put it over there on your channel as a video where people can watch it, you can take it over there and get those watch hours for it too.
Oh, all right. I
Yeah, so
appreciate it.
yeah, you can do. Yeah, let me see. Okay, yeah, recycled content is gold. Yes, absolutely, it is. And Brielle says she's checking your channel out over here. That's what
Yeah,
she's
my big
saying.
channel, I lost access to my big channel where I had like almost 4,000 subscribers over there. But
Man,
yeah, I lost access to that one up. But like, ain't
yeah,
nothing but a little reboot, man. A little reboot. Like
right.
I build that one up. I can build this one up too. So
Absolutely, absolutely.
like,
Just
ain't nothing to it.
keep networking and collaborating with other content creators, and yep, you'll definitely get there. Sweet and Sassy came in. So St. Louis says for us to go and watch it. Like you went live earlier today, too, Ron?
Yeah.
Okay, she said for us to go over when y'all go over to Two Raw, y'all watch the live you did today. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like that live, and make sure you watch that live to help him with his watch hours too. And like,
And when y'all come over there, if y'all hear my sister say, take your shoes off at the door, that just means hit the like button. Don't walk in
oh,
our
okay,
house and
okay,
be tracking up. Don't be tracking up the flow. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Cause
okay, okay.
I got a lot of women over there, man. They keep my house clean.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So
That's
I don't
right.
need
That's
nobody
right.
come here disrespecting none of my sisters working here. So hit the like
Right,
button when you come through and do the same over here.
right. And Brielle said, minor setback for a major comeback for you. That's all it is. Chris said,
Yeah, that's
salute to
all.
Two Raw. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Abriel said, oh, I like that saying. That is a good saying. Take those shoes off. Yeah, so we're going to end it live. Y'all go ahead. Turo like to see gorillas in the chat. So y'all drop the gorillas and we're going to get out of here. Thanks so much for coming again. I appreciate you again. If you want to download this video, put it on your channel so people possibly can watch it. Title it what you want to title it and just do it for your watch hours if you want to. Bank
All right, for sure.
Music
Y'all
Group,
have a
thanks for
blessed
coming
night.
in and subscribing. Okay? What'd you say, Turo?
And I told everybody have a blessed night, man. Pray for you, lady. Love yourself and hug yourself, man,
Hug
at all
yourself. Yeah.
times.
Yes.
All right,
Absolutely.
y'all. I'm gonna
All
drop
right.
down, but I'm gonna still be watching to the end.
Okay, I'm about to end it out. Y'all have a good night. Thanks so much for staying in the chat. Thanks to everybody who actually stay on both phones. Is it 26 people? Oh no, I switched over there. Get your it's Gamma. I thought it was get your big ass up. I was like 26 people over there, but I had people who went over there and stayed on the live on both platforms and helped me with my hours. I appreciate y'all for that. Thanks for coming into It's Gamma's World coming in. Thanks for participating in the chat, asking those questions, giving your input. That's what make the lives work. I appreciate y'all for that. Let me see. I'm trying to scroll down. Okay, so St. Louis, y'all know she gonna say peace to hair grease when she leave up out of here. And I think that is it. I think I got just about everybody. Chris came in. Hey, Chris. Chris said she's gonna catch the replay, and I will see y'all tomorrow for us to talk about customer service earlier. And then I don't know what time. I'm probably just gonna pop in and talk about that, or I might put a flyer up on the community wall. If not, I'll pop up, but I'll try to let y'all know so y'all can be prepared if y'all want to join in on that. And then, of course, we got game night tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. We're playing Name That Content Creator and Name That Subscriber. So I'm gonna pick a couple of subscribers that y'all might know a little bit about, and to make it fun and let the subscribers be a part of that. And we're gonna have fun tomorrow, y'all. Okay, and that's 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Thanks so much. Thanks, Edwin, for trying to get on. You didn't have it downloaded, but thanks for trying to get on to participate on a panel. I'll see y'all later.